seen the one where the cat's?
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're back.
We're so back.
We're so
back.
So back.
Welcome back. The Secrets Between the Stars, episode 19.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. I'm glad we can agree. Where we last left our band of criminals. Not as bad. They saved their friend. They actually did something pretty good. And while they were saving their friend, the engine started going on the fritz. Gizmo had to quickly rush in the back to fix it up. While they were back there, they decided to go land at Gizmo's parents' house so they could have somewhere to crash for about a week or so. During that week, Chip and Pepper went on a nice little date. They went to Caged Inn, a shrimp's subsidiary rival, where a giant shrimp makes jambalaya. And they went and had dinner, had a nice talk about magic, their place in the universe, relationships with others, and the like. On the way back home, on the way back home, Pepper.
Riley remembered.
Was it? Oh, did you do the hand? Chip was going to try to touch hands with Pepper, then vibe shifted real quick. On the way back home, Pepper stopped at a little park she saw, and they had a nice little dance practice there, just the two of them. As they got home, Clementine got a call from Gerard saying, "Hey, dinner time." And they went to dinner.
He rang the bell.
Dinner, boys! He rings the bell outside.
Lots of dinners in the last
A lot of meals. It was a week, so you guys did have to eat.
We get our well-fed bonus, right?
You had a tummy full bonus.
We ate, left no crumbs.
-2 to check to see if you're hungry. Or +2, rather. After they finished at the dinner, Gerard told them, if you guys need anything, as a thank you for all the help that you've been doing, he will supply any large purchases or try to get anything that he can do to help them. As they get back home, they notice a set of boot prints in the ground leading up to the house to Gizmo's parents, where as they walked inside, they see that Timor is sitting at the table with Gizmo's mom, who had just made him a cup of tea. They briefly exchange some tense words as they decide to leave and go back to a warehouse in the back, where Timor said, "I've kidnapped Gizmo. Either come with me and I let him go, or die." They, after discussing for a minute, it's so hard to say all this while they're so as they are, you keep doing it. I just
our best creepy cowboy impression.
Yes. As they are trying to decide on what to do, Timor got bored and said, "Nuh-uh," and started the fight, where he promptly knocked Aster way down. But successfully, they did kill him. Not Aster. They killed Timor. As they are leaving the building, they see an escape pod launching up as Crank runs out saying, "Where's Gizmo?" Demanding to know where his son is. They all go to the body of Timor, find his location of his base by using all the technology on him, and fly off to go save Gizmo, where they are walking into his base on an asteroid now. So, before they walk into this big asteroid, let's take a couple steps back. Go a few days ago. As you guys land, Gizmo. The ship, you guys have landed successfully at your parents' house. And you are working away. You are seeing the fuel pump has a tear in it, and the piston inside of it is also messing up. You have to completely deconstruct it and put it back together. You see every lever has been pulled in the wrong direction, what seems like in response to all of these crucial errors. So you are simultaneously pulling every lever in there to try to stabilize it so you can get access to fix the machine, but it keeps responding back by pulling more levers and adding utter chaos. There's not enough hands happening in here. And as you're thinking that, and you're pointing Widget around, you hear footsteps running up, and you see Crank, your dad, run in with a toolbox. And he goes, where do I need to go?
Everywhere.
Okay, I guess. He runs over to the levers, and he begins pulling them. I'll need you to make me an engineering check.
Okay.
And add a +2 for help with for your dad helping.
Dad's
Fails,
toolbox.
do you have to retcon us arriving at the
No, it just changes a couple things is all.
Oh, okay.
+2, 9, so 30.
30? With a 30, you were able to point your dad exactly to where he needs to go. And with his own engineering experience as well, he's able to hold the levers together from just kind of swinging wildly, and you see all of the pistons in the engine have stopped, allowing you to get access into it. So you are able to start working away at what you actually need to work.
Crawl in there.
And he goes, "You good in there?"
Yeah, it's cozy. It's nice.
Awesome.
If you feel like it might crush me though. So.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it holding it then, I guess. So you guys sit there, and he's holding the levers, and you begin to work away at it. And before you know it, minutes become hours, hours become days, and it's been about 2 or 3 days now. Mirren is kind of getting back up a little bit. He's still bandaged, but he's able to do some minor work in the engine room with you. And as he is turning away at it, your dad walks up to you and goes, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?"
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Let's step in the hallway for a quick sec.
Okay.
And as you guys walk out, he kind of pats you down and goes, "Hey, how you been?"
Good. Yeah, everything's fine.
Good.
It's busy.
Good.
You?
Oh, I've been good. Cleaning out your brother's room was a little rough, but
Yeah.
we bounced back. We just bounced back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're making a really nice little office there or something, right?
Yeah, what I'm planning to do is make a big office in there so we can actually start selling some goods that we find, and we can be able to like scrap them and get them back together and repurchase them, and we could keep catalogs and stuff in there. Ideally, I don't like paperwork, but your mom loves the stuff.
Okay. No, great. I mean, I know you were getting payments from. Is money tight? Because I know you were getting paid from.
No, money's been all right. The Golden League, they've had some issues structurally within them, so they've kind of ignored us for the most part. They haven't sent anyone out to try to like scare us. There hasn't been anything else besides that. So I don't know if they'll come back. They might come back, but next step is defenses if they try to come back. So I might need your help with that.
Yeah. No, we can get a bunch of stuff set up, and we got cameras. We can get like turrets. We can do a bunch.
Oh,
yeah.
turrets? Okay. He nods. He goes, okay.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, do you trust everyone on the ship?
Yeah. I trust Mirren. I trust my captain.
Okay.
My science officer.
They're
My security.
good, trustworthy, strong guys.
Yeah. Why do you?
Oh,
Is everything?
He kind of like looks down. And he goes, "No, I want to make sure you're okay."
Oh, wait.
I don't-
It's like no. I think they. Are you worried that they don't? Like, I'm not being taking advantage. I know that happened. That happened to me before. Like in the Golden League, like they would just make me do a bunch
Okay.
of jobs, and then they wouldn't really like consider me a friend or
Yeah.
anything.
Well,
Mm.
okay, okay, yeah,
Is that what you're worried about?
a little bit, just because. What is it you guys do exactly?
Well, so we kind of do a bunch of odd jobs. We get called to go to deliver things.
He's gonna
and-
put his hands up. He goes, okay. He goes, okay. I know you guys aren't truck drivers, because truck drivers don't need snipers.
Okay.
So, what I'm asking, I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. I worry about you very,
Yeah.
very much. And I just want to make sure that if push comes to shove, they'll be able to back you up.
Oh yeah. I mean, Aster's like the strongest person I've ever met, and then like
Okay.
no one can see Valia from a mile away. And it's just the captain just has like a silver. No, I think we're like pretty much invincible. I've said that before, and something bad happened, but I think we're good now.
Okay. No, I trust that it'll all be okay then. Yes, okay, good. Because I worry about you a lot.
Yeah, what about-
It's scary not knowing where my only son is at times.
Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll let you know, and I'll always keep in contact, and I wouldn't do anything like too reckless.
Okay. Good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I love you, son.
I love you too.
And gives you a big hug. And he goes, okay, can I borrow a widget for? I got some things I gotta go get out for scrap, and I need an extra hand.
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
mean, from all the help you've given me in here, it's pretty much almost
Good.
done. And then Mirren's back in shape, so
Yeah,
he'll help out.
he seems to be doing better.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
Good. I'm sorry to bring the
No,
energy kind of. I know it's kind of weird, but
I know you worry about me, and especially with Sprocket and everything. We've been, I'm fine.
good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Thank you. I love you, son.
Love you too.
And he goes in. He's gonna grab widget, and they're gonna head out. A couple hours pass. What do you think Widget's working on, or Gizmo? I'm sorry, is working on the engine in there now?
Yeah. I mean, I think at this point he's just whatever else is not like completely on fire. He's just like trying to make modifications to where like maybe if we were a little bit faster, we wouldn't have gotten hit at all. Like just enhancements, and we know there's a lot more, like being able to get to black hole spots quicker and faster if it happens again.
Yeah.
Just speed and
All right.
general.
As you're doing that, Mirren will he has like his arm in a sling, and he's got like a bandage around his head, and he'll come up and he'll just be like, I once I'm kind of out of this, we can work on your alternative fuel. once we're there, okay?
Yeah, I could probably melt down some of these ingots.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna start doing that, I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit. Just get a little dizzy, so I'm gonna lay down and we can start doing that.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. He trudges off slowly into the into like the little guest room. I assume you guys have made for him as he lays down.
Mm.
I need you to make me a perception check.
Well, I'm really engrossed in smelting down these ingots.
Surely nothing bad will happen on the ship.
No, it's fine. He said Aster's invincible. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I got a 1 plus my perception, which is not great. It's been plus 11, so 12.
With a 12,
Yeah,
you can't hear anything over this engine.
Yeah, it's so loud.
It's back in action. It's a full throttle here.
It's a
I'm like
stinky
overclocking
12.
it.
It's a stinky 12. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
because it's from a nat 1.
Yeah.
It's a rotten 12. You begin kind of cleaning up your station, and while doing that, you pick up the toolbox, and one of the latches on the bottom of it just unclasps, and it all falls out.
Oh.
And so you have to spend some more time doing that.
Gotta organize it back. How it was.
As you are picking it up, you hear from the other side of the ship, you hear your dad going, Gizmo! Gizmo! And he starts running. You can hear footsteps kind of running through.
I'll run toward him.
As you run towards, you hear him stop running, and you walk in to the main common area, and you see he is face down on the ground with a small pool of blood around his head.
I rush to.
As you do, make me one more perception check.
Okay.
Dice.
10 plus 11, 21.
With a 21, hang on. With 21, the only thing you hear is a voice behind you. Just go, not kid. As you feel the hilt of a gun slam into the back of your neck as you collapse. That's it. You then find yourself waking up in a completely different location. You've never seen this room before. You it's a second.
You got taken to a second location,
Oh,
man.
No, never go.
Told you about those.
You are in a large circular room covered in scrap metal and trash, just all on the ground. And as you try to stand up, it slides out under you. It's hard to be able to stand and get your footing. But after a moment,
I feel like I'm in like a trash can. Like am I in like a big dumpster?
it kind of looks like that.
Okay.
If you want to give me an engineering check, I'll let you do that.
11 plus 21, 32.
With your 30 whatever. It's not a trash compactor. There's no.
Okay.
It does not seem to be any metal walls that would close in on you.
Okay.
It looks more like a silo of some kind.
Okay.
But there's trash all over. And with that 31, I'll also say, as you get up and look around, you see the arm of Widget, and then you see a little further away another arm, and his torso, and his head, and he's just kind of torn apart.
Start putting them back together.
You rush over and you can see he has not been like ripped apart. He's been very meticulously taken apart. And you can see his battery was disconnected as well. Like it was somebody who knew what they were doing took him apart. And as you fish out your tools and you begin putting them back together, a cracked screen in the trash about 10 feet away from you flicks on. And on it is an image of Timor. And he goes, "Well, kid, welcome to the issue. I'll need a couple of things. You might not be feeling super hot right now. And I actually will need you to make me a fortitude saving throw." As he says that, and you realize that something feels a little funky.
Okay. 10 plus 8, 18.
18. It does pass.
Cheers.
You
I was
don't.
gonna say, it's not. I understand that your son may be broken.
I don't have
but
my water. I
Colby gave
forgot
us
it,
a
but thank
cheers.
you.
Cheers.
Arcadis is moving. Thank you. That's my hero. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it caught my camera, but just know, just know they did cheer. Thank you, Colby.
So how does an 18 feel?
So an 18 actually feels. You don't feel bad. You feel fine. But you do notice that there is a feeling in the air that's not quite poison, but it's as if the air itself is attacking you. And after he says that, he goes, "Well, I need, a little bit of help from you. This is welcome to my ship. Big ship base kind of thing. This is the weapons department. And recently, the fellas I had working in here stopped responding to me. They said that they were working on something new, something cool. And then they stopped responding altogether. So,
Quit?
I don't know if they quit or what happened, but when I tried going in there, I got hit with that whatever. And, that body didn't turn out super great by the end of it. So, kind of figured you might be a little immune to it. You might figure out why sooner than later. But, I need you to get in there, kind of see what's happening, fix the issue. And then once it's fixed, I'll answer any of your questions you have whatsoever."
What about Widget? I need some help here. What is?
Well, you can put him back together. I assume you got tools on him. I took him apart.
What'd you do to him?
Oh, I took him apart. Your dad and him were out. I saw your dad and him. So I took Widget. Your dad got scared, ran home, and I followed him home. Found you.
Why would you take him apart?
I didn't know what he was capable of, so I just took him apart.
Okay.
If you want to give a sense motive, anything you can.
How did he find out he can go Terminator?
I'm imagining he took them apart and then removed the battery last.
Okay.
Which was fighting the whole time.
Oh, right. There was a
It
battery.
looks like the guy knew what he was doing.
Hit him on the head. So, 19 plus 14 is
30 something.
33.
33. Thank you. You okay? Hold up, 2 3s. He's not lying. He was able to figure out where the important joints of Widget were and disconnect them, and then disconnect the battery.
Could have just turned him off or hit him over the head hard.
I didn't know that.
You hit me over the head hard. We're like the same.
Sure, but it's a robot. You take a robot apart, it can't put itself back together. I don't know if you've got contingencies in there that turn the switch back on.
He can't put himself back together.
That's the point. This is why I took them apart.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Listen, kid.
We're not on the same page. We're not on the same
One
page.
of us is
We're
in
not
a-
on the same page.
One of us is in
I don't
a
like
heap
it.
of garbage in the other's lair. All right? I don't need any guff.
All your people quit and they hate you. So
You're making this so hard for me to want to help you in some way.
you need me to help you.
Listen, I'm in these comms. Your friends are probably on the way. They're stupid enough to try to get here, so they can help if they want. Any answer, if you solve this at all, if you are able to figure out what's happening here, I will answer any question you have about anything at all.
I don't know how many times we're gonna have to kill you, but we're gonna keep doing it until it works.
Good luck. And the screen turns off.
Jeez, I hate this guy.
We cut to another room where he just goes, I hate that little rat. So, you find yourself in there,
Yeah.
and you are just surrounded by garbage and tools and stuff, and I will need you to make me a survival check.
Oh, no.
This is really bad.
Remember back to rats, guys.
Okay. 14.
You're really confident with that 4.
14 plus 3, 17.
17. 17. As far as you know, you're alone in this room.
Ah.
And I would like to finally give my cheers to Colby. Thank you, Colby, for the water, and thank you, Arcanus, for getting me water.
Okay, so then, assuming I'm alone, I will work on repairing widget.
All right, you begin doing that. We will cut back outside to the crew. You are walking up to this large building. It looks like there is a large silo that you would have to walk through, like a large round room, and in the back is the rest of the actual like small facility that this is in. As you're walking up, you see that there are not like large ships like you guys have parked in these pads. It's more like small personal commuter like cars and bikes and stuff like that that are parked, and they look like they've been parked there for a little while. They've got like a thin layer of like the asteroid dust on them.
You know, guys, I'm a little concerned that Timor might think we're, like, have set us up. He might think we're stupid enough to try to come here.
Well,
I am stupid enough to try to come here.
it's not like we have much of a choice, you know?
Yeah. So, is there only, like, this one big building? Or...
Yeah, this is from where you can see on this asteroid. It is like, it looks kind of like just like moon for the rest of it. And you're in this small atmospheric bubble. This building has a large staircase going up to the main door. And it's not like a big grand entrance or anything. It looks just like a normal door up top.
And if I'm remembering right from last time, I think you said that the pods that, like pods we saw
Yes.
him go up in were, we would have to like go outside of the atmosphere to see to find the ones we could see.
Right.
Okay.
You have to go outside. They do seem to be attached to the building itself. So presumably there's a way to get to them from the building.
And I guess we kind of do a perception check to see if
Yeah.
there appears to be any kind of watch or security measures around.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Could all of us do that?
No, it's just him for now.
Oh, man.
Yes, nicely.
Not too great with a 21.
21, you don't see anything. It looks more like a warehouse. It does not seem to be like living. It does not seem like he lives here. It looks like it's just like this is where a base of operation is.
I'm gonna, just in case, I believe that I said this at the end of last session, but I'm not taking any risks, and I'm gonna take a little sip of my drought that helps me with magic. It's the first
Magic
word of it
juice.
I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Michael's
Jez it?
secret stuff. As we've,
I'm pretty sure.
yes.
Would we have had time to do this like a rest?
Yeah, it took you a little bit to get there, so we can say you did a short rest on the way up there. So it would be 1 resolve point to get all your stamina back.
Do that.
I don't know how you guys are looking health-wise, so if you also wanted to say that you use some of your like med kit, I always forget what they're called in Starfinder. I want to call them stim packs, but that's Fallout.
Oh my gosh.
I think they're just
Syringe.
like med packs.
Yeah, whatever the syringes that gives
Healing
you juice.
serums.
Healing serum. There it is.
Yeah.
I
If you
mended
want to say
myself
you've used
a
any of
little.
those, you are welcome to.
The bone fixing juice.
I can't have juice.
What's my
Can't
health
have
like?
juice. You can. It's a half.
Yeah, I mended myself a little bit on the ship.
You are still. We're gonna say you're still at full.
Okay.
Because it was a story knockout. It was one of them.
It's
They're
only
block knockouts.
fair.
so, you guys approach the front door, I assume. I would like everyone to give me a reflex saving throw. real quick.
I don't approach the front door. Actually,
And no, there's no backsies.
here's
Everyone
my
say
reaction. Oh no.
Reflex?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, it's so nice of Scott to give me a hero point right at the top of the show. That's a 4 on the top.
All right. Do you want to use it or use it a hero point? Okay.
You say hero
All right.
point.
Thank you, Scott.
There's absolutely no way. I hear a little ticking of whatever that is going to hit us, coming to hit us, and I duck. Oh yeah. Okay. Much better.
All right. What did everybody get me?
I got a 6 on the die, 9 total.
9 total. Not awesome.
Aster's invincible.
Esther is invincible.
That's around where I would have been. 12 on the die, 18.
18. Okay.
I'm not here.
Gizmo's
Oh,
not
right,
here.
you're not there. Sorry. Don't look at him.
I'm
So,
deeper inside.
I got 13 on the die for 21.
21.
I got a 7 on the die for 19.
19. Right, rather, Clem is the only one who's able to duck out of the way.
Hooray.
As you all see 2 large turrets come out with full chain guns and just lay into all of you.
Watch
everyone who failed, everyone who failed gets 25 piercing damage.
It's like a mom who tells you to be careful after you hit your head. You touch the stove. You get shot with a turret. She's like, watch out.
Everyone who failed gets 25. Riley, you will get half of 25, which
Okay.
is 12, we'll say, just
Okay.
to be nice.
Oh.
Round
I'll get
down.
20, and that's my final offer.
No.
What, how much
Actually,
damage?
Oh,
yes.
yes, it is for you.
How much damage?
25.
What?
Whoa.
No.
Do we know how much the healing potions would have restored?
Depends on which one you use.
Yeah.
The regular one's a D8, the next one's 3D8, the next one's 68.
Yeah. Does it say on your sheet which healing serum you got?
Oh.
If it's a Mark 1, it goes Mark 1, 2, 3, so that way.
Ouchie.
You all take that damage. I assume you all, I'll take the safe assumption you all took steps back after that happened.
Yeah.
You see from the door, there are 2 turrets now just scanning outside the front of it. And there is a small computer pad on the side next to the door, and that's all you see. What would you guys like to do?
Oh boy. If I, looking at the turrets and how all of the past seconds just like went, do I think that there's a way that I could like manage to get to the keypad thing?
You would have to run through, and you'd have to make another save
Okay.
to get through it, and then you'd probably have to do a check of some kind.
Is there any
Okay.
cover, like where we've retreated to?
It's just a front door, so it seems like you just kind of stepped outside of their range.
Okay. Could I try to shoot one?
Yeah.
I'll use my sniper because I wanna hit good.
Shoot a gun with a gun.
Yeah.
Shoot the gun with the gun.
So, yeah. That's probably not. I mean, no.
Go ahead and lay it on
I
me.
can do my perception check first of the 24.
That'll pass.
Okay, so I see it good.
You see it good. You see the large Gatling gun really good.
The Gatling gun is flat-footed now.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It has feet now.
Does
And they're
a
flat.
21 hit?
Yes,
Okay. Let's do some damage.
go for it.
It's been so long. I'm already forgetting everything.
We're going to take 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of that.
I forgot that when you do hit, you hit.
11, 16, 21,
Oh, yeah. Once.
29.
Are you shooting the left one or the right one?
Right.
You see the right
That
one
sounds
just
correct.
explodes completely. No remnants of it whatsoever.
Woo! How many feet away are we from the computer?
From the computer, I'd say you're about 15 feet.
Never mind. That's exactly too many feet.
Can you get the other one?
I can try.
I'm not going to stop you.
I don't think a 2. I mean, a 2. No, I can't see with a 2. But 13 plus 13.
Yeah, you'll hit.
Okay. 16 plus 8 is math. 24.
24. It explodes once again. You don't see any more turrets outside.
Woo!
I want to take a couple of spittles from my tummy real quick and just roll them forward. Just see if it triggers anything.
You see these spittles roll, and then as they hit the door, they also just turn to dust from how old they are. And then the two that didn't hit the door melt through the floor. But nothing else happened.
They what?
Melt
What
through
is
the
in those?
Wait. Try rubbing some on the door.
Okay.
I guess you have to go into the area. But
You walk into the area, nothing happens. And you rub the spittles on the door, and as you put pressure on them, they turn to dust again.
I can't begin to understand the biological makeup of these spittles.
Was it that the ones that melted were a different flavor than the ones that went to dust? Like lemon or something?
I don't know
What did they
What?
make those with?
flavor.
If you want to give some sort of check, if you pitch
I need
me
a check?
If you want to pitch me a check, I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah, I need a check to remember what spittles I threw.
This is a dice rolling game, baby. We're all about rolling
What
dice.
check is it?
I don't know, science, a history.
Physical or life?
I don't
Either
have
one.
history.
Life
Yeah, mine are,
life
both of my
science might be
sciences
good.
are the same.
Life science might be like food.
Might be, yeah. It gives life.
Let me do a chemistry formula.
Or takes it.
What is this? It's a 14 on the die, which is gonna be a 33, I
Good.
think.
The ones that melted through were a cherry and a watermelon. And then the other colors that hit were like lemon and orange and lime.
It doesn't matter. The flavor is unimportant.
I mean, we
I
don't know
did
that.
chemistry to discover that.
You could try a cherry and a watermelon one on the door.
Sure.
What are you doing specifically with it? What are you throwing it at the door so it hits the door?
Yeah.
All right, it hits the
Rub it on
door
the
and turns to
door.
dust.
No, it doesn't matter. I take a cherry one and throw it at the ground.
It turns to dust.
What happened to the ones that melted?
What?
The ones that melted.
What caused them to melt?
Well, you gotta find that out. I'm not gonna tell you.
It's my rules for science.
How
If
hard
we
of
look
a
through
roll
the hole,
does
can we
I'm
see
giving
them?
you all the clues. Every clue is right in front of you to figure it out.
If we look through the holes where they melted, can we still see them? Like,
Yeah, if you shine a flashlight down, you see them just going.
Is the door tougher than
it's
the
not
ground?
steam coming out; it's smoke coming out of the tiny hole.
Is the door tougher than the ground?
Does the door look like?
It could be opened.
Is the
Well,
door made of spittles?
Does it give?
Unimportant at this point.
Does it give an indication?
You're gonna have to wait.
Does it open
don't
from
think
like
so.
shooting up, shooting down?
It
Opening
shoots to the
like
left.
this? Okay. Aster's gonna take a look at it. He's gonna look very disappointedly at the spittles.
I'm willing to forget about this.
Look
Why
at
it's so
the
small?
computer and go, can someone take a look at that computer? I know we don't have Gizmo to hack it or anything, but
One of you
I
two.
can probably take a look.
Yeah, go
but
for it.
also, just before I do that,
Sure.
does the door metal and the ground metal look different?
Yeah.
And does the
Back
door
to what's important.
and does
Give me an engineering or a physical science check.
It's not great, but
They drop into the room I'm in.
You just hear from your room.
This is the secret.
18.
18. They look. They might be like a little different, but from what you can tell, they're about the same like strength of metal.
All right. In that case, I'll just go and look at the door. I'll go look at the door thing. Anybody
Did you
else
just
who
not
wants to
mean to say
investigate can.
No, I meant to say it.
1 in 10 Skittles are hydrofluoric
no, they're back.
acid.
Oh my god.
I'll try to hack the door
You
code.
meant to put citric
Yeah,
acid
go for
on
it.
instead.
Give me a engineering or computers check.
That's a 2 and a die for 18 computers.
With an 18, I'll say you're able to open it up. It would have been higher if you had also disabled the turrets, but since you've handled the turrets, you can just open the door.
Believe it or not,
They
the
didn't
code-
put much weight into the door opening part of the coding.
You can see that the numbers that are there are the ones that are worn down.
You just gotta guess the four numbers.
It's all just one.
There's just greasy
There's
numbers.
OLED burn.
It's actually the numbers are the same numbers that were on the address.
As the door flings open, you realize this is an airlock door, keeping all of the air inside securely. As it opens, I need everybody to make me a fortitude saving throw. Actually, not Chip.
Not Chip.
What's
Hear that, fellas?
What's everybody freaking out about?
So there's a difference in gravity.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Same gravity.
I bumped yours. And this is bad.
Here, let me roll this one.
You guys good over there?
Nope.
I mean, I'm good.
What did everybody roll?
8 on the die, 15.
15.
5 for 9.
9.
17 for a 20.
20.
Synthetic 20.
Clem, you feel similar to what I described to Gizmo, but Clem wouldn't know that Gizmo also felt that. It felt like the air is attacking you, but it does not feel like poison or noxious gas of some kind. It just feels violent.
Oh.
You two, however, you feel not great. You feel the air is attacking you. It's not doing damage, but it feels wrong inside. You feel you're not poisoned conditionally, but you do feel like you are being poisoned slowly. You are both weakened, which will give you, this is what I checked earlier. There's no weakened card, but this makes you sickened and fatigued.
I'm gonna jump back immediately as I start
Yeah.
feeling that.
Would I be able to activate my armor's environmental protections?
You can now, I will say.
Yes.
All
I'd
right,
like to
it's,
do that.
you will still have this effect, but that will. What does that do for you?
I'd have to look up the official rules. I was kind of grasping at straws here. I would assume that if it protects me from no air, it protects me from bad air. That's my hope.
Okay. Yeah, you immediately like slam it on your wrist, and you feel the environmental protection begin to kind of give you some protection from whatever is happening.
And it was sickened and what else? Sorry.
And weakened.
Weekend.
Fatigue.
Oh no, fatigued. I'm sorry. Weakened is the whole thing. You are sickened and fatigued.
Oof, that's not good.
As I can't find the official rules, we will look them up later. But for now, we will say that it gives you a +2 circumstance bonus for this environmental effect. What next? Doors open.
Chip steps in and.
Home.
Breathe MP3.
I'm glad you're comfortable.
What are you not?
It's you don't really breathe, and so it's the air's wrong. It's something I don't know.
You know, I try not to think about the fact that I can't breathe.
Sorry.
It's like you remember and then you are fine, right? But you feel like, oh God, I can't breathe, right?
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. You look terrible.
Aster is coughing, trying not to throw up, and his environmental protection over his armor.
I just realized I never did character introductions. I'm really bad at doing this. Let's take a minute to go around the table and meet everybody. And we'll start at my right because Gary was the one that reminded me, so that's his little treat.
Hello, my name is Gary. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian. And fun little fact about Aster, like we all like water. We like staying hydrated, right? Well, Aster has a preference for space water. Now you might be thinking, what is space water? It's a lot more than water, I'll tell you that. It is water that travels on a ship through the drift. So it hydrates you at an even faster rate. Allegedly. According to their marketing. And Aster firmly believes that with all his heart. So try drinking some space water. It's water in space.
Aster's in a space water, pyramid scheme.
That's what he spent all his money on.
He's at the bottom ring. You're next.
I'm Sully. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot. Fun fact about Chip, Chip has the same birthday. The celebrity that has the same birthday as Chip is Bill Hader, if he were in this universe.
I thought for a moment you were going to reference the lacrosse player that we talked about in season
Oh,
1.
God.
I don't remember his name.
I
He
wanna
had
say it was
earlobes.
Douglas.
That's what I
I
remember.
feel like it was Douglas, but
I think
do
so.
not quote me on that.
Gary is our lore master
I
for
don't know.
secrets. Oh no, it's lost to time.
But again, should we discover that Bill Hader exists in this universe, then he and Chip do have the same birthday,
All right, which is
which is the day he was turned on. The day that we flipped the switch.
okay.
The day she met Pepper.
You know, the day that
Hey, yo.
was the same day.
Yep.
I'm Kevin. I play Gizmo, and fun thing is Gizmo has fish. He keeps fish in a little tank in his room, and he's really into the number of gallons and the kind of fishes.
Big aquarium guy.
Yeah, big. It has all the RGB lights in there, and colored rocks.
Gamer fish.
Yeah. Yep, it's all automated, so he's not worried about it, even though he's stuck in a hole.
Does anyone know it's in there, or is it hidden away?
Secret fish.
Well, the room is really messy, so it's not hidden away, but it's you can barely tell there's fish because it's just you step in, and it's just okay, there's a lot to look at.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy and captain of the CS Verity. And Clementine has a recurring nightmare where if she doesn't hack into a math test and pass it, she gets turned into mulch.
God.
It's a nightmare.
It's turned into mulch. It's so brutal. That's the equivalent of us becoming ground beef.
I know.
Oh my god.
That thought started as she has a nightmare where she's turned into mulch, and I'm like, I need to make it sillier.
You must hate it if you hear the word chipper.
She just goes every
she
time.
flinches and starts sweating a little bit.
Oh man.
Okay. I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper. My fun fact is that Valia's first time on a real spaceship by herself was when she was 15, and she was trying to steal steal something she knew was valuable from a warehouse, and she heard somebody come in, so she kind of ducked inside an open door, and that open door was a cargo bay for a ship. and she kind of got stuck in the cargo bay when the ship took off. And
She accidentally stowed away.
yeah,
All there
It's
was
like a
was
reverse Home Alone.
all there was in the cargo bay to sustain her was space water.
This stuff is great.
Space water and
Literally.
spittles.
All right, Corey, I have your GM 45 minutes into stream. But my fun fact is that Timor liked Gizmo. He thought he was like, oh, maybe in a different world we could be friends. But after that conversation, he hates Gizmo now. He's not like Gizmo.
I need to draw the moment when he was like yelling, like, "Who's the one that like you're the one stuck with the trash?" Like,
Your employees hate you.
So now, go ahead. You have a question?
Seeing, I can tell that they're not feeling well,
Yeah.
right? Okay. I would like to shoot both of them up with an antiemetic. Antiemetic is a +2 to saving throws to avoid becoming sick or nauseated, or if they're currently suffering, they get to make a new saving throw
Oh.
with a +2. I'm going to assume this is making them sick.
I would
nauseated.
say so.
It is. It says sickened.
It is. Yeah, it is. They are sickened. Yeah, I would say you can make a new check if you want.
Excellent.
you want.
+2s.
okay. I would like to do that.
That was a fortitude save?
It was a fortitude save. I'm
You got
trying to find the
second chance
page.
here, Dice.
you got
I
this.
don't want to be sick.
I believe in you.
It's exactly the same.
Death.
Are you
fixed
serious?
point in time. I will say you get your circumstance bonus because this is also a new
Oh, no, it's
check.
maybe
for
one.
you.
Oh, so I'll get
+4.
oh, I didn't even add in the stuff. Yeah,
I
so
lied. It's one higher. It's a 10 now.
Still fails, my man.
so that's a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20 will pass.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yeah, that I'll say that cures you.
Well,
It
these
is
were
invincible.
devastating for me, so this is
I was starting to read. I was like, oh
these
no.
are not good.
As you all see the door open, there is a small hallway as you walk into this large circular room. As you walk in, you see it is much larger than you thought. You walk into this catwalk that goes around the edge of it, and on the opposite end of the circular room is a door where there seems to be like a bridge connector where this bridge would extend out from the end of this end of it. As you are all walking, I would like you, all 5 of you, to give me perception checks.
Ooh.
No. That's right.
My favorite part is always a little no.
the despair.
Yeah, I like seeing everyone get a little sad.
That's 7 on the die, 15.
15,
2 on the die, 19.
19,
10 on the die, 21.
21,
18 on the die, 31.
31.
I see everything.
It's a 8 on the die for 23 minus 2, 21.
21. Okay. Even with your not feeling well, Gizmo, you look up and you see all of your friends on a catwalk, like 40 feet above you.
Hello.
And as he yells that, you two hear Gizmo in the distance going, "Hello,
Gizmo!
I feel so sick. I feel like I can almost hear him.
Are you down there?
Yes.
Guys, there he is! Like, everybody's standing at the edge, like waving.
I know.
Flashing a light.
I think I know what to do.
Oh,
I'm a little bit sick, but it looks like he's about
Barf on
40
me.
feet below us, and I have a 50-foot rope.
Yeah!
Hey, Valia,
Yeah?
I have something I could do too. I start floating down.
Oh yeah, I forgot he can do that.
I placed one hand on Valia's shoulder.
Wait. Can I borrow a spittle? It's for science and stuff.
It's for science.
Does the spittle
Yeah,
react with the
I
air?
mean, okay.
I drop a spittle before I start floating down. Do any
It
traps
explo-
activate?
No, it melts.
okay. So you drop it 40 feet. It falls and it hits the scrappy, turns to dust.
It cracks the floor.
No, it just goes poof, and it's gone.
I'm gonna pop a stomach tablet to try to feel a little bit better.
You do. It does not help with what you currently got going
It gives
on.
me minty fresh breath, but if I make a save for some reason again, it'll help.
As you begin to descend into this large silo. You see from looking up, you can see that the bridge is broken completely, so there's no way to get into that door from the bridge. But you do see that it looks like they would be able to grapple down the side of the wall and then grapple up the side of it to go up through the door. So they would all have to come down and go back up.
Unless you fly each of us across.
I offer both solutions.
I want to fly on Aster.
Do I get down to Gizmo?
You get down to Gizmo, and as you land, you notice that this is it is difficult terrain. It is very thick, and it's hard to move and get proper balance through it.
I'm gonna I'm just gonna be. It looks like I'm glaring at Gizmo as I'm approaching him.
Still mad at me.
And,
Why would you say that?
and as I approach him, just wordlessly, I don't know, is Gizmo saying anything? And
Hey, thanks for coming. I didn't mean to get caught.
I just kneel down and give him the biggest hug that I can. And Aster's gonna say, I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Okay, I'm really happy to see you.
Me too.
You're like a superhero, just flying down and rescuing me.
I never thought of it like that. It sounds really cool.
You are really cool.
I really needed that pick me up right now, Gizmo. Thank you.
As you kneel down and give him this hug, give me a survival check.
Uh-oh.
Everything's fine. I'm alone here from what I can tell.
Man, I love rolling 7s today. That's a 12 on the die.
With a 12 on the die, you guys seem alone.
If you get
Just
3
you
of them,
and
you
me.
get the jackpot.
What was that?
If you hit 3 of them, you get the jackpot.
Do I get something, Corey?
You get a hero point.
Oh, sick. One more 7 then.
As you embrace, up from above, you three would see this as what looks like a red ooze begins to form coming out of the garbage and looking, and it seems to be facing the two of them. And you three see that as it's emerging, what looks like a rifle is forming out of itself and aiming directly at Aster. And he's going to get an attack on you.
Watch out. You
Is
gotta
he-
wait till he gets hit first.
He's right next to me.
He's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that Skittle mutated.
Oh no, it's the spittle!
No.
Does a do 34 hit.
Absolutely.
Cool. You don't hear anything until you hear the charging sound of a rifle. And as you turn around to see a large, just glob is sitting there, it fires a rifle at you, doing 22 fire damage.
Is it a laser?
It is.
Finally. So here's the third armor upgrade that I acquired.
Oh my god.
I can't touch the man. I had a spittle come to life and everything, and he was ready.
Is it a laser, you idiot?
What are you, a fool? This is the
Aster's-
classic Queen's Gambit.
You know, Aster's armor has always been pretty well maintained, you know. And the last time they went shopping, the shot kind of hits, stays for a second, and then bounces off as I got the quartz refractor armor upgrade. So when it comes to lasers specifically, I have damage resistance 10.
Holy. Oh my god.
So how much damage was that
It
again?
was 22.
Oh, let's make that 12, actually.
My god, man,
Now
let
you
me just
tell
do a little. I need to just start.
Watch out.
I need to maybe just start punching you more often. Because apparently that's the only way to get in.
Slap fight.
Just bam, done. As that happens, I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh!
Yep.
Corey, the one
Let
time I
go.
roll nat 20, it's a disadvantage.
It's worse.
It's
I'm so sorry.
worse.
You
And
did
it's-
this to me,
and
Roof.
It's not even a 7. You can't even get the hero point.
Dang it! It resets me.
What did everybody get?
I got a nat 20 for 23.
Very nice.
I got a nat 1 and I got a -1 from fatigued, so it's a 0 plus 13 for 13.
13. 13 is ridiculous. Okay, who's next?
I got a 4 plus 4 for 8.
You rolled higher than him. He still goes before you.
9 on the die, 17.
17. You right there. Or actually, you right there.
Slow ooze.
Heck yeah.
Actually, wait, you got 13?
Yeah.
I'm getting this all twisted.
What?
Right there.
I rolled a 0.
I know.
So in an alternate universe, it would have been a nat 20. However, in this universe, it's a 3 on the die plus 5 for an 8. So I rolled the same as Gizmo.
Who wants to go first?
I assume
You're
you
both
want
in the
me to-
same situation.
I
So.
assume you want me to go first, Gizmo.
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
All right. Clem, you are first. You see. Whoa.
Whoa!
You see.
The gas is in the room.
It's here with us. You see this glob has just pulled a laser out of itself and shot at your friends down. They are about 40 feet below. You are able to see that you can either jump down and try to take some fall damage and alleviate the pain that way, or spend a turn grappling down.
Range on my weapon. Okay.
Valia could just stay point this entire combat.
This is kind of
My range
Valia's
is 20 feet,
best
so-
situation.
I think.
Shooting
With a
fish in a
40
barrel
feet.
for Valia.
We're in that barrel.
Yeah, I think.
Potentially the
I think
fish.
the range penalty increment I think is 2, so you could still use it. It would just be at a -2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay up here, and I am going to. Are you still affected? You are still
Yep.
affected. Okay. So first, I'm gonna look at Valia and be like, "You've been through tougher things than this. You got this." And that's don't quit. So then yes. So you can ignore one condition on the list.
Okay.
I think until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I am going to shoot at the ooze.
Go for it.
Well, that was not good. That was a 3 on the die. So -2, it's a 1 plus 9, 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Will not hit.
Nope.
Afraid not.
No.
You got your move and swift action.
The,
swift action
the
was take the
move
gun
was
out.
the don't quit.
Got it.
So
All right.
I'm good.
Chip.
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 From my very good vantage point, I'm gonna start to scan over this blob, and I'm gonna identify it. So that will be a 39.
Oh,
check.
39.
Because I'm so smart.
Let me see. It has a defensive. Okay, here, I'll give you this. It has damage resistance 5 to adamantium, fire, piercing, and electricity.
Adamantium, fire, piercing, and electricity.
Yep.
Okay.
It is an ooze.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's actually damage resistant 10 to fire.
Oh, okay.
And it has a speed of 20.
Oh, okay. It's slow. Okay. Okay.
It's not the biggest room it's in, though. So, that is all you learn.
Okay. Do I learn that it is spittle? Yes or no?
There seems to be essence of spittle within it.
Aster! Actually, Gizmo!
Oh, yes.
Eat it! For my final action, I'm gonna try and shoot it up with a basic inhibitor. I'm gonna weaken it.
Weaken this ooze.
So that my boy can come in and shout out.
You're gonna season it.
Throw some salt on it.
Woo, okay, I mean, that's a 18 on the die, so that's gonna be a 30.
Yeah, that'll
30. Alrighty.
So its AC is between 30 and 10.
Guess what? It's lower now. That was a basic inhibitor. -2 AC
Minus
for
2.
the next 6 rounds.
Yeesh. What's his damage? What's your
Gonna
damage?
be a 6, 10, so 17 damage.
17 damage. Nothing to scoff at.
That's
It
my turn.
it takes this shot and you see it does respond. So it is sentient. And it kind of like quivers, and then you see the gun kind of point up in that general direction. Valia, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to push through this. I'm gonna ignore sickened, thanks to Clementine's help.
You're nice.
I'm gonna cock the gun to swap it to the energy mode.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for my move portion of my sniper attack,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do a sniper attack.
Classic.
She loved doing that.
That's not great. That's a 19 for my perception check. It's definitely flat-footed.
Yes.
But it's a 5 plus for a 17 with flat-footed.
17 flat-footed and stacking on to her thing. Which AC is it hitting?
EAC.
EAC does not hit.
So it's
That's
EAC
not
is
good, people. That's not
above
good.
19.
That. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It is now the Goop's turn. Goop.
Goop.
Just got shot,
It's a goop.
and it doesn't like that. So it's going to. You see, as that rifle aims up at all of you, it begins to split and turn into 2 crossbows instead, and it's going to fire one at. It's going to fire one at Chip because it's the one that hit. And it's going to fire one at Valia because I imagine Valia's gun is louder than Clem's.
Yeah, it's gonna echo a little bit.
It's not super awesome. Let me see. Chip does a 25 hit.
On
Your
E?
KAC.
Yes.
And then Valia does a 23 hit. Your
No.
KAC. All right. So Valia, you see that this crossbow bolt shoots up, and you're able to just dip out of the way a little bit. Chip, it does hit you,
Yeah.
and you get 19 piercing damage as this what looks like gelatinous bolt shoots up and hits you directly in the side of the head, and as it hits the wall it just fizzles away as if it wasn't there.
Okay.
And then down below, you two will see it begin to go recede back into the trash as it begins to hide away.
Hi.
Coward.
Aster, it is your turn.
Okay. Aster's gonna see where it has disappeared and kind of look to Gizmo, look up, and say, "Is there any way we could track this at all?"
It's gone from my view. I don't know.
Is there would it be a standard action or some kind of action to try and locate it at all?
I would say I'll take your move action to try to locate it.
But I need to move.
If you want to hold your turn, I'll let you do that.
Is it something that somebody on like the top floor could help? Like, could we aid?
Yeah, I can let you guys aid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, if we do, we have to wait until
Yeah.
our
so-
turn. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
But that is something we could do. Okay.
What kind of like ability would it be based on to try and find it?
I would say survival or perception. I would just do survival. I'm gonna nix perception on that one.
I think Aster's gonna try and do something a little crazy.
Eat him.
Whoa! What?
Eat him.
Eat him
Well,
or fry him?
not that crazy. Let me see. Oh, that's not the move. What is the move? I apologize.
Looking through the notes.
Yeah, we gotta find the rhythm.
Working through the notes. Working through the notes.
Aster, as a
Working
full
through the
action,
notes.
he
Oh,
is
yeah.
going to try and do something called combat meditation, which is a new Starfinder enhanced ability. So Aster kind of closes his eyes. He hasn't drawn his sword yet. Well, I'll say as a swift action, I draw my sword because, that's useful. But then he's just kind of close his eyes and kind of focus on the energy. And usually he gains, an attunement point per round at a normal pace. He's progressed as far as he has since season 1. And he's going to try and channel even more of that energy faster. I imagine, he focuses on his moat floating above his head, and I need to get a DC 20 charisma check.
Okay.
And if I do, I get 2 attunement points instead of 1.
Nice. If you fail, it's just the one like normal.
Yeah, it's just the 1.
You got
So
this.
I get what do I get to this? I get a +4 to this roll.
So you need 16 or higher.
Yeah.
Big money, big rolls.
That is a 9 on the die, so that's not going to do it.
And we'll make it.
I think that when Aster's focusing, there's something he keeps trying to focus on the energy, but there's something off about his own energy that he hasn't fully explored yet. And that feels like it's interfering.
As you are actually feeling that, you hear in your head the hilt, and it goes, "Hey kid, by the way, I gotta talk to you. By the way, we don't."
Are you serious right now? I'm trying to fight. I'm
No.
trying to focus.
No, I know.
I'm trying to focus.
I know you're busy, but I just once this is done, we gotta have a little chit chat real quick.
I fully imagine Aster saying this out loud too. I gotta. You're kind of messing things up here.
No, I know, and I don't want to ever mess you up too bad because otherwise we're both in trouble. But I do need to have we'll have a little chat later.
Okay, sure.
Okay, cool.
And Aster gets his 1 attunement point.
You get your 1 attunement point. Is that it?
Yeah.
This
Want to
sword
talk to you
sounds
about
like
your
a
sword's
disgruntled
limited
New
warranty.
Yorker. Yeah, that.
Gizmo.
Oh
It's your
god.
turn. You see Widget as your turn begins. Widget boots back up fully.
Yay. Okay. So I do remember thinking back to my aquarium and the grenades I got from Mirren way back when. I haven't used one, which is instant aquarium.
I forgot.
So I'm gonna try to flush this thing out.
Okay.
So it's a 10 feet radius of water.
10 feet radius of water. Okay.
I'm just gonna throw it, I guess, to where I'm not caught in it. So I guess up 3 and then 3 to the right.
Do you want to try to do a perception check to see if you can find where it is first?
True.
And that's your move action to do that.
Okay. 11.
Or survival, not perception. I'm sorry.
Okay. 11 plus 3, 14.
14. You're not able
Just
to
gonna
find
pick
it.
a random place. Up
Alright.
3, right 3.
Up 3, right 3. So the top right-ish.
Yeah,
Got
top
it.
right. Well, center top.
Oh, in the center top. I
yeah.
see.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna throw it there, and
Arcadis is clicking like a madman. You will see it in a minute.
yeah. So I'll just I'll throw it there, and I'll see if anything happens.
As you throw it in, here's what I'll say: is as you throw it in, what happens is it doesn't explode, but rather it unfolds itself, and then you see it's like an X that creates a large rectangle, and lasers shoot out of it and all connect around to make a prism shape, and then slowly it just starts filling up with water. As it does that, I will say that where that is now, once that water disperses, that will not be difficult terrain in that small area there. That will be normal terrain.
Okay.
But there's no ooze in sight.
All right. Now can Widget
Okay.
make a analysis?
Yeah, he can make I'll say he can make a survival check.
Okay. 18 plus 4.
18 plus 4, you
22.
see it is actually right behind you. It is right there. And it is beginning, you see it's under the trash and it is beginning to pull itself back up.
Yeah, Widget's gonna unload so an SMG into it.
You use your action to throw the grenade, didn't you?
But this is Widget's.
Oh, this is Widget's action.
Widget moved to find it. and
Right.
then-
Yep,
yeah.
go for it.
So he's gonna shoot. And let's see if it works. Okay, 16 plus 7 is
That'll hit.
23.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so it hits. And it's 2d6.
2d6.
Oh,
There
yeah.
it goes. He's back, guys. He is so back.
5 plus 3 is
8.
8
You,
piercing damage.
as Widget unloads into it, you see it gets startled as if it didn't expect to get seen, but it keeps pulling itself up slowly.
Oh no.
You gotta eat it.
Clem,
Yeah.
back on
Okay.
top
All right.
for initiative and for such circumstance.
Yes. So, I am going to call out to everybody and be like, "There it is, everybody, get him!" And so that's going to be improved get him. Everybody gets a +2 morale bonus against attacks, and let's see. And I'm going to spend a resolve point so you guys can also get a +2 to damage.
Ooh.
So,
Very nice. Very nice.
and then I'm going to shoot it.
Do it. I dare
Okay.
you.
You dare me? Okay, I'm
dare
going to
you.
do it.
You won't.
Do it.
You won't. No balls. You won't. Told you.
Well,
What I say?
that's a 15.
Total?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You see the
Not.
the ooze just goes as it shoots right by it.
Gosh dang it. Oh, wait. What, a 16 total? Because I do have. No. Okay. Well,
We're getting closer to finding the AC, but it ain't
it's above
16.
16.
Chip.
Chip, as soon as a shot comes up here, immediately is like hitting the deck. He's holding on to the little bars of it, but he's gonna kind of reach over and sort of tap on Valia's leg. Be like, hey, hey, hey. Hey, are you gonna shoot that?
I'm gonna try.
I think that you should. I'm gonna reach up and touch her gun. This is supercharged weapon. So, the weapon's next attack that hits is going to deal 4d6 additional damage
Of just the weapon type.
of the weapon type of damage.
Cool. You do that. Swift action is to just hit the deck, so you do have a move action still.
Okay. I can't crawl behind anybody.
I mean, you can crawl between Valia's legs to get like behind if you want.
Yeah.
I'd let you do that.
I don't know where else I'm moving. I'm kind of cornered in here. Yeah, right there. That feels good.
All right, you're
I
safe.
feel good about it.
It's a round room, so not quite the corner, but it do feel like a corner. Valia.
I am feeling so many effects right now. I'm gonna do my best to shoot
Come on,
it.
man.
I aim, and I take another sniper shot. Okay. 6 plus that's a 20. It's a 20 for the perception check.
20 total to see it?
Yes, I don't think I'll.
That won't make
yet.
it.
All right, so, but it is still a 17 plus 12.
That hits.
So it's definitely hitting damage.
You will get 4d6 extra damage, and as a reaction, I am going to use my evocation talent to go ahead and set one of those damage die that I'm giving you to a 6. Just outright.
I've only got 3, so I will just consider the last one a 6.
Perfect. I did it just for you.
3, 9, 13, 15, 20.
And don't forget the +2.
Yes, I'm getting to that. 28 plus 2 minus 2. So I think I just said that was 28.
Plus, with the additional 6 from that one.
Yeah, that includes
So
it.
28 damage. It don't like that. You take that shot and it recoils and reverberates, and even with its damage resistances, it is looking like it felt that pretty hard. And it is beginning to aim its guns kind of wildly now. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It is now the ooze's turn. The ooze is going to look right at you, Gizmo.
I didn't hurt you. I've done nothing.
And you see it is going to... One crossbow is going to slowly morph into a large rifle again and aim up at where Valia is. So one's going to shoot at you, Gizmo.
Looking at me while doing.
It is. Oh boy. Okay, that is for Gizmo. That is a 28 to hit your KAC. Did Yoda get hit? Did my boy Yoda get hit?
Hurt it did.
So damage wise first, that will be 19 piercing damage as you feel it hit you. I will need you to also make me another fortitude saving throw. Valia, you got hit for a 36. Yep. All right.
Yep.
Oh wait, I have the thing here. Valia, you take it's only 16 fire damage as you feel it begin to engulf you. I will also need you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. Got a 15 on that.
You what?
15 on that fort save.
15's not great.
Is that a which
Huh? What are you saying?
is that against like afflictions or nauseated sickness? Anything
No.
like that? Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
it was
20 more minutes
fortitude.
on my special juice, boys.
Please, I'm so sick.
Is a fortitude saving throw, yes.
No, that's a 16.
16 total, you both fail.
Yay.
Gizmo, you are also now weakened, which is, what was it again? You said over...
Sickened and fatigued.
Sickened and fatigued, thank you.
Oh, these aren't great at all.
Now,
Yep.
I don't like these cards.
Valia, my friend.
Wait, pulling out papers.
I got physical papers for this one, fellas. Valia,
What's this?
Is this cool?
I'll let you choose.
No.
Oh, this is like the next level of it.
Yes, it is. It is next level stuff here. Would you like mammalian?
Ooh.
Yes, mammalian, batrachian, or avian?
What's the middle one?
Yeah.
Batrachian.
What's that mean? Spell it.
Batrachian.
Country of origin?
What?
Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
The sentence is, would you like,
Would you like to-
Batrachian or avian?
I'll go with. I want to say avian.
Avian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
You feel
I like
when
it.
that wound from the flames hit you, it scarred and scabbed a bit, and as you moved, the scabs opened, and you felt the air in attacking you once again. Two of you upstairs would notice Valia is beginning to change a little bit. Valia you see small feathers begin to sprout along her arms, and you see it's as if there's more of a beak shape to her face begin to form. Valia, you get a -2 penalty to all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma-based ability checks and skill checks.
Do these penalties stack, or is it just whichever one's max?
These will stack.
Oh god.
And you get a +4 circumstance bonus to acrobatic checks if you try to fly.
Okay.
Interesting predicament.
Oh, I'm not feeling good.
Valley, you're kind of sprouting feathers there. What's happening?
She's anamorphing.
She's in the third step of the Animorph.
I have no idea what's happening, and I don't like it. I might need to get some fresh air.
Oh, well, we don't have a whole lot of that.
You
heard the
feel
word
that,
avian.
and you see this ooze begin to recede back into
No.
the ground as it vanishes once again. Aster.
Stop disappearing.
We know where it's not. And it's not where the fishless aquarium is.
Mystery Hilt voice, I will talk to you in a minute. Now wait.
It's fine. Just remember for later, okay?
Okay.
All right, it'll come up later.
Okay.
You okay, Aster?
Now. Aster opens his eyes again. It's just see. What the heck?
Scott said space avian bird flu.
I knew what avian was when I said
AJ,
that.
we know what avian is. It's Batrachian.
It's the Batrachian one.
AJ's mad that they chose avian and not the weird one.
I guess the best thing I could do is delay my turn until it pops back up.
I'm gonna scooch everyone over a little bit to signify
Maybe you'll
it.
be a bird by your next turn.
I haven't done anything to it.
If you
It's
pick
left me
mammal, you
alone.
turn into a beluga.
a whale.
baby
It's a whale. What are you
already-
gonna turn into? It is now actually Gizmo's turn, not Esther's turn.
Okay, this is fast. So I know it's not there, and I know that it could be behind me again. I'm just gonna throw a grenade to the left of the aquarium.
Okay. Do you want to do another perception check before you do that?
Bro, I should probably look before I just randomly start throwing.
Trying to help you, man.
He said, "Yeet."
That looks
That's
cocked to
super
me.
cocked.
From here, it looked.
Okay, 12 plus 11 is 23.
The 23, you see it is directly in front of Aster.
Directly in front of Aster. It's right in front of you.
So now that I know where it is,
Let his turn finish, then it can
okay.
So I see it now. Okay, so I'm just gonna. It doesn't like fire, but maybe if I could freeze it, I'm gonna shoot it with my cold gun,
Cold gun.
and it's gone.
No, you don't.
I see Gizmo put down
I'll
a
be back.
grenade.
Every episode of every show.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought
Fine.
Sully actually fell for a second.
She turned into a beluga. She dove.
Okay, no.
She chose
Yeah, you
Pavilion.
can just set it to whatever.
Yeah! Look at him!
I rolled a 2.
2.
So I don't. I'm kind of just trying not to hit Aster, and also not great. I've just been fixing Widget for a while. And my
So
hands
you-
are pretty
You
carpal
threw,
tunneled.
you threw a grenade for 2?
No. I didn't want to throw a grenade if it was right next to Aster.
Oh, you tried shooting
I
it.
shot it with my little.
Okay,
cold
right,
gun.
right. Sorry.
I see him put down a grenade, and I'm just really proud of him.
That's character growth.
That's me. And then Widget sees where it is, and Widget's gonna shoot it with its regular gun.
All right.
11 plus 7.
Plus you get a +2.
Plus 2. 20.
20. Will hit. Is it wait? Which AC?
KAC.
KC will not hit.
Ow!
Okay.
Is that gun
Little
KAC?
Gizmo.
Because it uses charges, doesn't it?
No. I switched
Oh wait,
it.
no, I'm sorry. I
Oh.
did math wrong. It does hit.
Yay.
Oh, okay.
I
this
forgot
is-
because of
It has a
of
minus, yeah.
-2 from Widget or from.
Oh yeah, because I swapped his gun out because the
Shit.
fire gun was not doing great because
Well,
we
the-
were fighting all these
the
cops.
Hell pistol, doesn't that use charges?
This is the SMG. This is the like classic.
Oh, you're
Mild.
not
he
using
just
the hell
got
pistol.
gunpowder.
Okay.
He got
like,
lead.
just like
This is
short.
Terminator Widget.
So it does hit. So it's gonna be 2d6.
Nice.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
+2 damage
Dude.
to that
Brother,
as well. I'm trying so hard,
We
Corey.
need to put safety straps on all of
Can I
Kevin's
get
dice.
bumpers installed?
What
It's
PPE
like
do
when
I
you
need
put
to
a
be on a
little
UGT
strap.
show?
Yeah.
I need my eye protection.
It's like a yo-yo. 5 plus 4, 9 plus the 3 plus 2. 9 plus 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. 9 plus 5 is 14.
14. 14 piercing damage as you see it recoils a bit, but does not really seem to notice that that amount of damage.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it later, Chip. Don't worry.
Gizmo, it's your turn. Aster, would you like to take your turn now?
Yes.
Aster, go ahead.
Aster has his second attunement point. He is going to, let me see here. He's going to, he's going to do a little scatting apparently. He's been hanging out at Muses way too much.
You're talking to your like gun quietly and scatting in the corner.
We need to get him help.
Insane man babbling.
I'm dancing with the sword hilt like it's the broomstick.
Like, I love having him around, but he needs.
Should we get him diagnosed? What do we do?
At least he's not mad at me anymore.
It's worse. Having a crazy man around, it's fine. Having a crazy man who's angry
Oh,
at you,
not that.
So Aster is gonna do an attunement surge. So he's gonna spend his 2 attunement points in order to power up his first attack against this as he goes for a big full attack.
All right.
And I have, let's see, plus 17 minus 3, so plus 14 to this roll. Oh, wait, 23. Yeah, that hits.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. Let's do damage. Let's all do some damage.
Let's all do some damage.
Let's all do some damage and not
kill this
eat
ooze
this
right
slime.
now. We all said something different.
Okay.
We all gotta look
That's
creative.
what makes
at
it
the
a good song.
Okay.
end. When you don't know where it's gonna go next.
A little
But all of it's the
anti-harmony.
same except for
You know the people I hate most is when you sing Happy Birthday and then they put in the cha-cha-chas.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I hate those guys. I hate anyone who does that. Anyone who does that is my mortal enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, guys, we got to change our plans for the end of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
We're all gonna be
Arcadis, cut the feed, cut the feed. Let's see
the mariachi
here.
band like right outside. Like,
They're ready to come.
I won't ask for refunds.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I need to consult my friend Festus real quick. Real quick. Because
What are you doing over
I need
there
to make-
to
I
my
need-
slime?
I need to make sure. Okay,
Sorry,
that's the thing I replace. So I rolled 34 damage, minus 3 of that, and then I add, instead of in the place of that minus 3, I do 2d4. That's the little extra damage I do for a 2-minute surge.
Took 8 levels, but Gary finally had to add more notes to his thing besides hit.
God, how do you do it? Gosh. Let's see.
then the notes were more hit.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
So I said
Hit underlined.
big bonk. So that becomes 38 slashing damage. And also, that's just my first attack. So
Oh,
let's go for round 2. Sorry for the delay, folks.
Had to do
Okay, that's not great. That's
Maybe we
just.
don't.
Oh, actually, no.
No. Doobity-bound.
That's just a 19.
Which AC are you hitting?
KAC.
Does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Say yes.
Say
No,
yes.
it does not.
Nah.
Please.
You
No,
thought about
so
it.
sorry. I had to do the math in my head, but no. Because you have all your minuses and stuff from your, So
Yeah.
Does not hit. But you did do one chunky hit as you see this thing recoil heavy, and it is not looking awesome.
Okay.
Back up top of initiative, Clementine.
Okay. Let's see.
Clementine, the sun is high.
I am going to let's see. Let me. How's your health doing, you guys? You good?
I have 10 stamina.
Yeah, Chip is hiding.
I'm okay. I focus on them.
I'm kind of. I'm okay. Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm not doing great.
No.
I mean, I'm doing okay, but I'm not doing great in general.
You need like a
I'm
drama
like not
meme.
dying
Yeah.
yet.
Do not worry. Chip has like a little, what is it, a mortal
Oh, mortal
pestle? Yeah, like trying to mix up some sort of.
Volley is like when you have like the extreme flu, but you're on like a ton of Dayquil and ibuprofen. You're like, I don't know how I feel right
Got
now.
like a tiny stool set up in little vials. They have like a little silly straw sort of thing that attach them.
Just got Bunsen burner
It's
going.
boiling, but there's no manner of like we don't know
Valia,
why.
do you want some space water? I always have extra.
Crying is a free action, right?
Free action.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going
you
to
go.
do
Bunch of
my
spittles.
spittles. I'm going to do my covering fire, inspiring support combo. So let me do the covering fire first.
Okay.
Covering fire.
Okay, 18 on the die. So
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
then
Covered.
You got
for the
Consider us
inspiring support,
Consider us covered.
I'm going to use a resolve point, and I'm going to give Chip. Let's see, what level are we? Level
We're 8.
Level 8. I'm going to give Chip 8 stamina points plus 1d6 of stamina points.
Dang.
1d6 plus 1. Hey, all right. So +7, so you get 15 stamina points back,
Ooh,
Yes,
very
thank
nice.
you. That so
and the
feels
benefits
so
of covering
good.
fire. So
All right. Anything else?
Got jump
That's it.
started.
Pulled out a little charger and plugged it into Chip. And it is
Corey,
Chip's
a
turn.
small addendum. I
Yeah.
forgot to add the extra +2 for my previous damage.
Oh no! Oh no, dude!
I'm
that,
sorry, I
that
just wanna
changes
be-
everything.
I just want to be really fair, you know. Like a difference between a 38 and a 40
For what
is
it's
pretty,
worth, isn't
pretty
that
big.
isn't that what killed Timor last time?
Yeah.
So
No,
subject.
you killed Timor last time.
Canonically.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Go ahead.
I have questions. I'm
Good.
trying to devise a cure for bird flu. Would you classify this as the following? A drug, disease, or poison?
Nope.
None of those.
None of it.
You're sure it's not a disease
Let me double
Check
check.
your
or
notes
a
again.
poison with levels?
I mean, at least the mutation.
Oh
Or
no,
in
I'm sorry.
some way- Yes.
It is a poison.
Okay.
Is
Awesome.
the poison specified to be effective against plants?
No. Yes.
It is.
I don't know.
If it's
There's
not,
a
then I'm
funny
immune
word
to
next
it.
to it. Oh. All right. Well,
Yeah.
for now, we'll say.
Raxolite benefits.
You look at the word.
You
I was the
check
man in the
this out.
chair. Look at
Anyway,
the word.
so if it's a poison,
Okay,
Oh, no,
it
wait,
is
I'm
the-
not
Okay.
immune. I just get a +2
Okay.
bonus to saves.
if it's a poison, yes, I am going to whip out. So
You got a tiny madman notebook. Just full of
I've got a way to
scribbles.
stop it.
I can fix everything.
My research.
So Chip's little micro lab, which is like his sort of it's kind of like a Pit Boy kind of esque thing, the gadget that allows him to create all the biohacks and things like that. It also doubles as an advanced med kit, and an advanced med kit gives me a +2 insight bonus to treat drugs, disease, and poison. So I would like to try and treat this poison.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yay. So I'll get the +2 after whipping out my micro lab. This is gonna give me a +21 to this roll.
Got it.
That's a 19 on the die.
Hey.
So what is that's a? It's 40. 40 even.
Woo!
40 even. No more.
All right. So is this curing it or is this just like stopping it for the
I
moment?
am treating drugs,
Treat.
disease, or poison.
Okay. I will say that this will bring it back a step. So it's going from this like step 3 to you're now just back at weekend. So you see with your quick science and medicine, you see the feathers all fall out and the face kind of begins to
No.
shift around again.
I could fly, maybe.
The fat and the cartilage in Valia's face begins to fall back into its normal spot.
We would have
Chip just starts plucking off feathers at her ankles. Stop it.
We would have had 2 flying people in our team. A flying sniper and flying.
I just got an aggressive note, but we'll address it later. But for now, yes, you're fine. You've got one step in there still. So
I'm not moving. I like hiding. I'm pretty sure that's my full turn. I've accomplished. I developed a cure.
Valia.
Okay.
Working on a
I'm still
vaccine.
hurting, but I'm not even sure if I'm seeing things right at this point with just feathers appearing and then getting stabbed by Chip and then the feathers disappearing.
This
And I'm
will make you feel better.
My
You're plucking him.
my eyes are watering, my tummy hurt. I'm gonna try to push through it and I just want to kill this thing.
My eyes are watering. My
Aim.
tummy.
Try to take another shot. No, I see it really well. I definitely don't hit it.
Oh no.
It is there. There's no denying it is there. And as it's there, it looks at Aster, angry. And it will. You see the crossbow now forms back into the rather large rifle as it takes aim at you, and it will take shots.
So it's making a ranged attack against me.
It is. You want to
Attack
use?
of opportunity.
You can.
I will. You're familiar with this one, Sully.
An attack of opportunity, I think.
Smashing.
Smashing.
So that's with a plus 17. That's a 29.
29 will hit.
Big damage. 35 slashing damage.
Hey!
As it begins pulling its guns out, you deal this 35. It is on death's door.
That was an attack
Here we
opportunity
go.
from Aster, correct?
Yes.
So Widget has target of opportunity, which is whenever Nowlight makes one, he gets to try.
Okay, yeah.
So 12 plus 7 plus 2, 21.
21, which AC?
KC.
Does not hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Bullets are flying all around this thing, and you see it eating them. It's like, yes, it does not hurt at all.
We're supposed
But
to you.
the big flaming sword does do a massive amount of damage. It is on death's door. However, first things first, does a 30 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one was a natural 20. So,
Ooh.
it is going to
Uh,
do some,
Does it have
Damage.
effects and special varieties and stuff?
not
special.
from a crit, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
So, let me do some damage real quick. First one,
sorry, Chief.
You're invincible.
Yeah.
Remember that. You can never die.
Do you know what which of your resolve point thingies you've taken today?
I do have crit cancellation, but I mean,
well, it's now, you gotta choose that now or never before
I'm-
damage
Hey,
resolves.
King.
I'm
You're
I'm not gonna do it.
All right, that's 21 fire damage from the first shot. That's not the crit.
Oh, okay. Well, I resist a little bit of fire.
And then the second one, oh, you know what? I'll tell you, didn't roll great. That is 30 damage at fire damage as it engulfs you once again.
Yeah.
So 30 fire damage.
Yes,
Okay, so
Aster eats fire damage for breakfast.
he loved that.
I lost all my stamina and 1 HP.
He's fine.
Dang. All right, he didn't
Everyone's
need
fine.
He's a little winded, but he's
And you
fine.
see that because that was doing a full attack, it's not going to be able to slurp back down.
Ooh.
Gizmo.
No slurping. So no slurping. I don't have to hide or find if someone hidden.
Yep, he's still
So-
chilling.
I'm just gonna you know. No wait, it looks like it's almost dead. So I'm just gonna take my time and not full attack.
Breathe.
I almost said full attack. Just regular attack. So yeah, I held my breath wrong. I like
coughed.
choked on my own spit because that's a 2.
2 is not hit.
And then Widget, please. It's a 5.
Should have ate him.
Also will not hit.
Yeah, we're trying our best, but we're just like it's almost down.
You see Aster. There's an almost dead thing
I
directly in
see,
front
I
of you.
see them firing and missing, and I'm just like, "Ah, I missed you guys.
It's so fast. I'm just like
It's
a
not
stormtrooper here.
Just running in little and you're each your 5-foot respective squares. You're just
Like
like,
hiding behind
Again, it's so fast, and you know its speed is 20.
To
Oh my
ask,
God.
because I've learned to ask, is it close to death in general or close to
In
death in
general.
Aster? In general? Okay,
Yes.
cool. I'll just try and seal the deal with a full attack.
All right.
Okay, that they both hit. They definitely
Sick.
both hit.
How do you do it?
Don't
Don't worry about the rolling them. You got a plus 18. It had 20.
I
so.
like damage, so with 63 slashing damage,
Oh my god.
How do you do it?
Aster gets shot by the fire, and then not really. It hurts, but not as bad as it could have. And just look over and goes, "I miss you guys so much," and then just slash.
You see that, and everything goes all white except your silhouettes. As you see 2 X's go through the slime, and it goes, psh, it shatters into a million pieces. As you have killed my ooze.
The secret of the ooze.
With that, we will cut. We will go to our 10-minute break. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like what we are doing here, you can follow us on social media at UGT Show, where we post a bunch of silly things, and especially if you follow us on TikTok, we've been posting a lot of clips lately. You also can support us on our Patreon. $5 a month gets you access to our post show. where each series we have has a post show where we just sit around and talk about what happened or kind of whatever. One time we talked about Once Upon a Time, the ABC drama, for a long time. Now I was told Last Strange Aeons, they talked about bugs for a long time.
Long time. Long time about bugs.
So you can join us over there. You also can join us on Ko-fi or on Ko-fi for $5 a month. If you can, I would ask that you please join the Ko-fi. It supports us much more than Patreon does, but we're happy to have you here either way. With that, thank you to our friends also at Pocket Bard. They have provided all the sounds and ambiance and music that you've been hearing throughout the episode. They are an amazing app that you can have a phone. You have your phone out, and it just provides all these silly little sounds that really enhance your tabletop experience with your friends. It's good. I highly recommend it. And I don't know why that whale fell, but but it did. So with that, Whale Fall is a great James Bond movie. With that, we'll be back in 10 minutes. See you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the moment. We just had to handle a couple things, but we're good again. As we've said before, we're so back.
We're so back.
We're so bad.
So back.
Let's do this before I forget. What's everybody's names and characters?
You forgot our names?
Next question.
I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the operative sniper who's still sick. Doesn't feel good.
Yeah. I'm Riley. I play Clementine, the Raxolite envoy.
I'm Kevin. I play Gizmo, Yusoki mechanic.
I'm Sully. I play Chip, the galaxy's favorite little robot. I'm trying to devise a cure for disease.
I am Gary. I play Aster, the redacted Solarian.
And I'm Corey, your GM. So, where we left off was everyone killed in ooze. 3 of them are upstairs looking down. 2 of them are downstairs with a dead ooze. And Valia turned a little bird for a second, but she got better, so it's fine. So do you all
Water
go
under
back?
the bridge.
Would you guys go back up to the catwalk, or you stay down?
Is the other little door thing at the catwalks level, or there isn't anything on the?
The other
garbage
door is
level?
at the catwalk level.
Okay.
Down in the bottom, there seemed to be nothing down there.
There was no ladder or anything.
No, it looked like you kind of would just have to free climb up. Yeah.
Chip, you don't have any more of whatever that last shot was, do you?
Let me see. And I'm gonna kind of very abruptly shove a hand over to check her vitals. How long has it been?
It's pretty cool. We'll say fly back up with Chip and Widget, or Gizmo and Widget, sorry. 15 minutes or so.
15. In
Not
about
for a
5
short
more
rest.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can short rest. If you guys want a short rest, you can.
Oh, that would
Okay.
be great.
Then after the short rest, surely I could. The antiemetic lasts for 20 minutes.
Yeah, short rest for 10 minutes, so that'd be
So,
time out right.
And then you said
about right.
Timor communicated to me through this little screen.
Mhm.
Was it
the
like
short
a
rest
tablet
games
screen thing, or on the wall, or
It was like a broken CRTV in the trash pile.
is it heavy?
If you want to look through it, if you
We can't take that with us. Be like, hello, Timor, are you in there?
give me an engineering check.
14 plus 21 is 35.
So looking at it, you can, by picking it up, you would see that it looked like he hardwired it into the TV. But as he killed comms, he set it some way so that the boards inside of it would fry. So there's no communication.
But I can't
back and forth.
and I can't. It's too late to try to trace the call.
Right. It's all fried inside. So
Dang. Well,
he bricked it.
I catch them up on. Timor gave me a job to do. He told me he'd answer any questions if he figures out what this gas is. But maybe we just join the strike, and we also rebel.
The strike?
So I think the workers. He said he has some people working here, and they stopped answering, and then the gas started happening. So either they also succumbed to the gas, or maybe they are on strike.
Do you think that they just climbed out over that way? And I gestured towards the door across the way.
Yeah, that could be the source of the gas, or
Hmm,
be where they're hiding.
maybe.
Is there any obvious like openings or doors for where all the junk down below is actually coming from?
It doesn't seem to be. There's no there's no ceiling that would open up or anything like that.
Could I mean it's also possible that the other door is just like a junk chute? Like maybe that's where things are being dumped into this
Maybe.
container.
Did you notice anything like in particular in the junk down there that might give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I mean I didn't even notice that there was a ooze. I was just kind of focused on fixing Widget. I was kind of pretty tunnel
Right.
visioned on that.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean I can go back down and check.
Do we want to go down there and try to investigate, or do we want to just
There's probably enough scrap
fly
metal
over
there
to the other door?
Always worth a look.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I jumped down. I have thrusters.
He does.
Oh my
You
gosh!
thrusters down as you land and look. You spend a little bit of time. There's nothing seemingly else in here, and there doesn't seem to be any doors that lead anywhere. It seems like it's just like an empty silo that they've just been throwing trash into.
I could possibly. Is there enough scrap metal to make a ladder? Make a long.
If you want to spend 20 minutes doing it, I will let you do that.
Do you want a rope?
I could. I can't really climb up a rope. I never was good at that in gym.
Gym class. Space gym class.
Asher's currently floating above him right now.
Here's what I'll say: is as you look through there, you see a small crate that you crack open, and you find $2,500. It's a loot crate.
Oh my gosh.
Someone threw away a bunch of money.
Do we get any skins?
Credits, I mean, not dollars. Get out. Don't get at me, okay?
What are these?
You get a bunch of
green
Benjamins.
Who
paper?
is Franklin?
Yeah, so that's all you find down there.
Well,
After the short rest, I'm gonna try and shoot up Valia again here with some antiemetic.
Sure. Give me physical science
If
check.
she's still on the, is she still under the effects of
Yeah.
sickening?
Yeah.
So this is the one that just lets her redo her check.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna redo the check, and I'm gonna also I'm gonna probably pop an excitant too, just to help with saving throw, because that'll be good. So I think, yeah, with the stomach tabs and the excitant, I can get a +3 to this.
Cool.
I'm gonna be very energetic,
Come on.
hopefully. Please, we need to protect the crew. I just lean over and start crying again.
No.
Valia is not able to shake it, even with all the medicines she has consumed.
I kind of
And that's
lean
it.
over to Clementine as I'm cleaning off my needle. At this point, I feel bad.
we just need to try and get
Maybe we
get
should just
through
leave.
this and get out of here so that she can get fresh air. So
yeah.
You do notice that the door you guys came into, there seems to be no padlock to get out of.
just gotta go forward, I
It's
guess.
awkward.
All right, Aster, can you fly each of us over?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, thank you.
You spend some time. You have to kind of rip open the doors, but you're able to get them open. And as you fly everyone through, you find yourselves in a rather tiny hallway. And you have two ways. You see to your left are two closed doors, or it's closed doors that slide together. You know, it's sci-fi. And then on the right, you see doors that are broken open, and there seems to be water coming out of under there. And from within there, you hear a little.
Well, that's not good.
Doesn't sound like any fish I know.
Oh, let's try and get past without alerting whatever's in there.
2 mystery doors
See,
or water?
Is the air any less attacking me?
Nope, air's still angry.
I don't like the spicy air.
Let's go through the left doors.
You go to the left door. Let me see. You walk in and you see that this door seems to be jammed shut. I will need somebody to make me a strength check.
Oh, me, right.
Everybody just looks.
not
Aw.
not an athletic feat to try and open this door.
Nope, just a straight strength.
So unless Aster goes to the gym, he can use athletics.
Right.
That's a 9 on the die for man, I'm really bad at simple math sometimes. 15.
15 will not be able to open it as you try and pull, but it is magnetically locked, and pulling magnets is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
What if I activate my
Trap card.
Behold, Corey!
Oh my god, spot of greed!
I get taller, my hair gets bigger.
A magical girl transformation.
Yummy, Gary. Dude, I love you, good. Don't get me started.
I press tilde and I type in no clip.
Oh my god.
Does not work. You try to do it, it says no admin access.
I start quick saving right in front of the door, so I phase through it like it's a Bethesda game.
Oh my.
You do this, you hold a rupee in front of you for 14 hours as you slowly fade through this. Does anybody get this one?
No.
Okay, there's real quick. In Twilight Princess, there's a speed run you can do, which is when you get to the gate that goes to like where the first temple is. If for whatever reason the animation when you were holding a rupee up for the first time for like 2 pixels, every minute it pushes you back. So if you stand in front of this gate for 14 hours holding a rupee that you just discovered, it will slowly phase you through the gate, and then you can complete the speed run. So that is, you could do that. I'll let you do that if you want.
I was
Look at him.
Speed run.
He's clipping.
I was thinking, I do have the what are they called? I have to remember what.
what if you hit it with your sword?
I have
you good?
I have Magna gloves. So I have gloves that let me have powerful electromagnets in them.
Okay.
So what do you think that would help me try and
Oh,
magnet v magnet?
I'd give you a +1 circumstance bonus to that.
Okay, I will activate the gloves.
Okay.
Okay, let me just put my back into it, guys. I got this. I got this.
As you quietly turn the gloves on.
All right, that's a
Okay.
lot better. That's a 19 plus 6 for
Yeah.
a 25.
For 25, you're able to rip that door wide open.
Piece of cake.
With the,
My
with
hands
the
get
magnet.
stuck together.
I was just about to say.
Piece of cake.
Jeez.
You walk into this room and you see it's yet again filled with scrap metal, but it does not look like it's trash this time. It looks more like it was machinery and like walls and metal floors that were ripped apart fully. In there is a central computer on the side.
I scurry. I scurry over.
You also notice that there is a hallway to the left of the room that is covered in rubble, so you're unable to get through there. And at the bottom of the room are another set of doors.
All
I'm gonna
right.
scurry to
You-
the computer.
Yeah, you go figure out the computer there.
Go ahead, give me a computers check, believe it or not.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 19 plus 19.
back.
Oh my gosh,
We are
we are
so
so
bad.
bad.
38.
38.
With a 38,
And then
you are able to get it. You are able to get into this computer, and you see that it is still fairly. It is connected to the same system that Timor was communicating through you from, so it has some sort of direct contact with his computers, and you're able to kind of look through a bit if you want.
Ooh, yes.
As you are clicking through, you see there's a lot of files in here. There's a lot of information that seems to be pseudo dirt on people.
Ooh.
You see
Secrets.
You see files listed with company names. You see 3 big ones that are Dominion, Pantheon, and RAM. And in it, you see on the side is a small zipped file. And when you try to open it, it pops up with an encryption key. And with your 30, whatever you just said,
38.
38, almost 40, I'll say you're able to get into that as well. And in there, you see one file just called Tarbaphon.
Oh.
TAR-BAPHON.
He zipped one file? Wow. Is it like an executable?
Yeah, it's just like a file, and when you open it, you see it's full of documents in there.
Can I
What's it
plug
say?
in my little rig and just download some of these?
Yeah, make me another computers check.
Okay. It's an 8 plus 19, so it is 27.
27. With a 27, as you begin to download it into your little like stick, you see you're able to get one file in there that just is like it's like a Word document just titled Tarbaphon. And as you put it in there,
It's the readme.
you see a small little pixelated head of Timor with a hand going like this pops up, and the whole system shuts down. And then as that happens, a red alarm begins to shine above the computer, and you hear a small alarm. And from that room with the water coming out of it, you hear the and 3 little purple creatures come out that have like guns for hands.
Okay.
Sprint out and look at all of you, and they go. And I need you all to make me initiative rolls.
Okay.
Are these like failed Timor clones? Like the ooze sprouted a gun and then these guys are purple?
You know how in the end of the first Hunger Games, it's actually very sad. But do you know how in the
Go on.
What the werewolf thing?
mutts or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Man, that was
not
sad to
bad.
read in the book.
Yeah, because it's all like
Oh,
the people that died.
Yeah, like especially the little one that was Rue.
I'm gonna have them all
Break my
kind of
heart.
just act together here. Okay, what did everybody get?
I got a 13 on the die, plus 5, 18.
Plus 5, 18. You will go right here.
15 on the die, 23.
23. Ooh,
18 on the die plus 4, 22.
22.
Nat 20 for 23.
23. You tied with
Do you
Gizmo.
want to
I got 22.
tied with Chip?
Chip.
Yeah.
What do you guys? Who wants to go first?
Probably me, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
No.
Even though you hate going first.
Even though I hate going first,
Valia.
I gotta do this. I gotta write a report.
Does that's not as good. Okay. I had a 5 on the die for 15. I
15?
think after my various modifiers right now.
15 will put you right at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
True. I'm actually at a
Trying to heal you.
I'm at a 20.
So
I'm at a 20 actually.
Oh, you're
I
at a
don't know if
20.
that changes that.
You're at 20.
Because I am sick.
Esther, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
You're
Nothing
Change a
changes.
single thing. All right.
Honesty is the best policy.
Now,
I forgot that I'm sick.
Chip, it is your turn.
Chip's turn. Do any of these little dogs?
They're not dog. They are humanoid.
Oh, never mind. So
Do any of these little dogs?
yeah,
Dog DAWGS.
yeah, these dogs.
They got in there, though.
They got that dog. Do any of the dogs look bigger than the others?
No.
Okay. Then I'm just going to kind of finding his whereabouts, taking in all three, I'm going to just sort of settle on the center one arbitrarily to identify.
Identify.
That is a 39 for identify.
All right. You learn
I'm ready for their social security numbers.
these are technically human.
Really, really
In
awful way to say
parentheses,
that.
human.
You see that you learn that they have damage resistance 5 to anything that's not magical. They are immune to electricity and poison. Oh, you rolled crazy high. So you also learn they have a resistance 10 to acid, cold, and fire.
Okay, I'm going to need that slightly slower.
Where did you last hear it?
Immune to acid and poison? Is that-
Electricity and poison.
Electricity and poison. And then, sorry, last DR10.
They are resistant to acid, cold, and fire. 10 each.
Acid, cold, and fire. Awesome. That just about covers all we can do. That's our shtick, isn't it?
That is all you learn.
Well, that's just swell. I'm going to then, as I scan this one in the middle and just see my interface flood with all of these immunities and resistances, and just sort of point blank with Chip will go, and I'm just gonna fire the middle one with a basic inhibitor.
Alrighty.
All right, that is an 8 on the die, which is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Nice. Okay, that's a -2 AC, 6 rounds.
Nice.
Hit that one. All right. Ooh, that's max damage.
Ooh, very nice.
So
Which
that's
one are
going to
you
be
hitting?
the middle one.
The middle one. Okay.
Well, plus the so 19 damage.
19 damage. He did not like that, even
That's
a little
fine.
bit.
That's fine. Got it.
And I'll tell you right now, he already does not look awesome.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh. That's right.
They don't got that dog in them.
That dog in him is a chihuahua.
Anything else?
No, that's me.
Clem.
All right. First thing out the gate, I'm going to do improved get 'em. I'm gonna say, all right, let's get this over with. Take 'em out, guys. And spend a resolve point so you guys get the +2 morale bonus to attack rolls and damage on all 3 of them.
So it's +2.
+2, yes.
+2.
And then I'm going to take a shot at the middle one. Swoop.
Swoop. Gotta get a swoop.
Okay, so that becomes a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yes. Okay. All right. So
What's up with this?
They're just little guys.
I don't trust this at all.
Why? They're just little guys.
Yeah, they're probably gonna explode or something.
Nah.
So that's 11 cold and piercing.
11 cold and piercing. With its immunities.
It sounds like just
Yeah,
one
I know.
damage.
Yeah, that's not really gonna do anything to him.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but at least I hit it.
He did hit it, and they went, and that was it. Gizmo.
Okay, well, I have a cold weapon and a fire weapon, so
Okay.
I will.
Hit him with a grenade.
We're in a small room, so I will just charge at it, and I will stab it with my knife.
You got a knife?
Yeah, I got a knife. Everybody
A
knife.
knife.
Oh, knife.
I don't have a knife.
I'm just
I'm gonna get you a knife.
gotta have a
I have
knife.
nowhere to put it. I'm
my
so
God,
tiny I
dude.
can only carry my gun.
That happened to you.
Okay, it's a 2.
What's
I've
the
never
total?
stabbed anything. I just I have it there just in case.
You see that this thing made of weapons just goes and it smacks it down.
Okay, well, Widget has a gun that is normal. Okay,
Oh my god.
this is why Widget's okay. It's a 19 plus
Oh, jeez.
7 plus 2.
Is this against the middle one?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay. That'll hit only the middle one.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
You guys have only hit the middle one so
4
far.
and 3. And did you spend a resolve point for +2 damage or no?
+2 damage. Yes.
Okay, so
yeah.
4, 3, 7 plus 2 is 9 plus 3 is 12.
12. What type of damage?
Piercing damage. This is just as
Piercing?
yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Good gun bullet.
He goes. He don't like it, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Aster.
So, fun fact.
Cool. I love when you say that about my monsters.
Thank you to my Solarian crystal. My weapon counts as magical when it comes to overcoming resistances.
Oh, cool.
Heck yeah.
So I will be
Great.
doing
More
max
things you can
damage.
kill easy.
Yes. I had to
Corey's
double
taking
check.
some notes.
I am going to. I am going to rush over to Gizmo's side to the right, and be like, "That was a really good try for your first knife swing, but take a look at what I do."
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a standard attack against it.
I watch intently.
Okay, that is a 6 on the die for a 23.
23 will hit.
Awesome. That's 30 slashing damage.
Woo! Is this the middle one?
This is the
side one?
The side one, yeah.
Side one. Side one is still standing, but it is looking crispy and not great.
Okay, gotcha.
Anything else?
I also clarified there's no fire damage, just pure slashing.
Just pure slashing.
But
Let
I
me adjust
overcome
what I've just done
resistance.
then.
Yeah.
Something feels
All right.
funny.
It is now all 3 of their turns.
I don't feel right about this.
What you see is the one in front of Aster, seeing how hard it just got hit. Is going, and in a flash, it vanishes for a moment, and you see it appears right next to Chip.
Is that a spell?
Hey, hey!
Bad.
Yes, actually.
Okay, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, maybe I won't. That is a 2 on the die for a 19 total.
Does hit.
Okay.
Hey.
That's a 29 slashing damage.
29. It is standing, but barely.
And again,
well,
I overcome its magic.
Accounting
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay.
Widget?
Widget?
Roll the 1.
No, he doesn't. He does not hit.
Widget shoots where it was. Not where
Perfectly outlining where
Yeah.
it was.
He's just like 2 seconds late.
It goes blah, and it appears right next to Chip. The one diagonal to Gizmo will also go blah and appear in the hallway.
I didn't even heard it.
And the third one is going to stay. It's going to stay where it is. And all 3 of them are going to attempt to do something a little silly.
A little silly.
knew
Just
there was a-
silly
No.
guys.
Just a little goofy. Look at this. I just rolled 3 10s. All 3 of the dice I just rolled are 10s.
Oh my god.
Do you win the lotto?
Well, I was going to do math. Let me see.
They all miss.
Interesting. Okay. Well, on 10, they all fail what they were about to do.
Ah!
You see them, all 3 of them, they have one hand that is just a gun, and you have one hand that is claws. And you see the claw one begin to rip into the air. And from, getting a photo for this, from the air, you see what looks like a small portal begin to open up. And then all 3 of them at the same time see the portals opening, and with their gun hands, they go, and they all lose concentration at the same time as they point a triangle at each other. And that's all that happens.
What?
Valia, it is your
Okay,
turn.
I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna take out my pistol and we're gonna try the spray and pray method. With I'm just gonna do a regular full attack.
Okay.
But
I
I've
guess
got-
which one?
But I've got triple attack, so that's gonna be 3 shots.
Oh.
I'll do the one in the hallway.
Cool. Do it. See what happens.
Okay. 17 plus 5, 23.
Hits.
19.
Hits.
And a 5, so that's a 10.
10 total?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
Okay. So 2 hit.
Yes.
Good. Damage. Yeah. 3, 7. That's 7, and then 10, 11.
11 damage.
Plus. Yeah. Or plus. No, 15.
11 total?
15 total.
15 total? How do you do it?
Hey.
Sickened and kind of nauseously, I'm just kind of pointing my gun as being like, bam, 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 and hoping to hit. I'm really not paying too much attention besides just kind of, I'm sick.
As you do, you see this thing go, and it collapses fully.
Can we kill the last one, please? I just want to go. I want to
There's
go
two more.
rest.
Still got two.
Hate to break it. There's 2 more.
Aw.
Chip, your turn.
Okay.
What would you like? Got a little angry guy going right next to you.
He appears and Chip goes, ah! Just starts freaking out. He does, his torso spins around a bunch of times. And then he just kind of recklessly fires his gun and a magical burst is going to come out. I'm going to use my arcane magazine to do Force Blast.
Ooh.
Here, we'll try a little something spicy.
A little spicy as a treat.
So that's going to be a reflex saving throw as a mystical energy blast just pumps out of this gun, forcing this creature back, ideally.
I just rolled another 10.
Good. Probably good.
Average
So
day.
16 total. I'll give you. You learned what his
lose.
stat is, but
You lose.
Good day, sirs. It's going to take 2d6 damage for starters. So that is going to be 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah,
And you know what? No immunity to that one. He hits it.
But then I'm going to, as this force hits them, like this just sphere of magical force, hits him right in the tum-tum, I'm going to attempt a bull rush combat maneuver with the magic. So I'm going to make a little roll here.
He's out your book.
I assumed for this, since I'm making an attack bonus with my caster level and some stuff, that my morale bonus is still going to apply. So it's still not a great roll, but it's an 18 against their KAC plus 8.
That will hit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
An 8. So
Wait, what's the total you
KC plus
said?
8.
KAC plus 8.
Oh, KAC.
Yeah.
What did you roll total?
An 18.
18? Oh, that will not hit then.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Then that's it.
You bounce off him. He goes, "Wah!" And Clem.
All right. So seeing as my gun didn't do a whole lot, let's see. I'm going to sow discontent.
Ooh.
And so I'm going to look at the one nearest to me, and I'm like, that one's going to leave you behind if push comes to shove. You really need to pick your friends better. And let's see. That becomes a 32.
Whoa.
No, wait, it's bluff check. So that becomes a 31.
It hits.
Yep.
Does whatever you're about to do.
So he has no allies. And I am going to spend a resolve point for
One ally was the dead one.
My buddy.
for this to last
The other one's just a friend of a
6
friend.
rounds.
They're acquaintances.
Yeah.
6
So,
rounds.
6 rounds.
You guys are crazy with these round counts. All right. You both got 6 rounds.
And then I am going to... not sure what else I can do, since I can't really do magical damage.
You got your arms though, right?
Yeah, but I already spent my move action, so I can't really reach any of them.
Yep.
So,
All right.
all right, that's my turn.
Gizmo.
Okay. So I watched Aster. You're rolling. Okay.
I'm making sure I'm not rolling 10s anymore.
You got it all in your system.
I got it out.
Okay, so I watched how Aster attacks things with a sword, and I'm studying the blade, and I realized that Aster talks to his sword. So I'm gonna talk to my sword and be like, "We got this," and I'm gonna charge at him and try and stab the one that's next across from me.
All right. You charge at him. You take a swing.
All right, it's a 7 plus 7 is a 14 plus the 2 is a 16.
To hit with JC?
KAC, so it's knife.
It does not hit.
All right, I need to work on my sword self-talk. Is what I've learned from this. But Widget has shooting stuff,
Which it has gun.
and Widget always rolls really high. Okay, 18 plus.
That's going to hit.
Yeah, Okay, it's a 2d6. 6 and 5. That's almost max. That's
+2.
11 plus 2, 13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
And
Let me see. Yep, that
that's the one next to Chip.
got it. He's not looking awesome. I'll tell you that.
And that is my turn.
Aster.
I'm gonna go see my friend Gizmo. Just start talking to a knife. It's like, I don't.
You're in your head. It's just like us.
Don't say that.
He's just like us for real.
That's not what. I don't even know who you are.
Ow.
It's true. You haven't introduced yourself. You know me, kinda, I guess.
When we talk later, we'll go over that.
Okay, fine. Talking later. Okay. Gizmo, you gotta be a bit more firm with it. And I run up and try to help Gizmo with a standard attack.
Okay.
Taking notes. Okay, we have to argue with him.
That's another 2 on the die for a 19.
Gonna hit.
Okay, awesome.
Gotta be firm
That's
with the
33
message.
slashing damage.
33 slashing damage. This one is on death's door. It is very, very close.
Excellent.
It is in single-digit territory. That, with your turn, it is now their turns again, and they're gonna look even more panicked. And the one next to Gizmo and Aster is going to rip its claw open and try to do what it did a minute ago.
That's
It's
a
not a
spell?
spell; it's an ability.
Okay.
And it will successfully do it as you see what looks like a small portal kind of opens up, but it looks like it's ripping through.
The space-time continuum.
Not quite. the air, but as you're doing it, as he's doing it, you see it looks like there's almost static around the air. As he's ripping through, you see another little purple guy pop out, and he pops out right next to him, and he's there, and he's going. He will act on the next turn.
See the same
Oh, no.
size.
Same size, same exact little guy.
They just keep getting bigger.
I was, hoping
I
it
was
would get
thinking smaller.
like
It's
half
like a
size.
little baby.
And then the one next
Like
to
the papas.
the one next to Chip is going to be angry you heard it. So
Okay.
it's going to take a shot at you with its hand. 20 clean 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. You will take you'll only take what is that for? You will get 10 fire damage as you feel this laser shoot out and burn into you.
All right.
And that is their turn. It's Valia.
Okay. Seeing what Gizmo's doing now, I'm gonna kind of gently pet my gun.
Aster's influence.
I've decided that my pistol's name is ASAP. They're just gonna keep on opening portals. We just want to get this over with so we can go home. Let's give them some
Valia's
bullets.
having a good time.
Full attack.
Oh my gosh.
2. 15 and 19.
19. The 2 will miss. The 15 will miss, and the 19 will hit.
Okay. 6, 10.
10
+2.
No, it canceled out.
So
10
10.
damage. Which one are you shooting? You're shooting the new one that just popped out, or
Yeah, let's do a new one.
new one popped out? He comes out. He's a newborn and goes, he goes and he's still standing. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Chip.
Me. I don't like this guy, but he don't hit too hard. He's really pretty chill. That being said, I'm going to full attack.
My little guy.
I'm
He's just a little gun boy.
Just a little gun boy.
He's my little gun boy. Don't
I'll
hurt
take
him.
the first one because he's not looking too hot, was he?
No.
After Aster hit him the
No,
first
he's
time.
he's looking pretty worse.
I'll
for
take
wear.
the first shot at him, and I guess we'll figure out what happens after that. But
Okay.
this is going to be loaded with some sedatives.
Down dog.
He's just a gun.
The second shot. Well, that's a nat one.
Okay, that's nothing.
I assume, although their AC is wildly low, but
Now
Not
one's a
that
crit
low.
failure still. I'm sorry.
all right. 12 on the die is going to be a 26 to
Hits.
hit. Yeah. Alrighty, so that's gonna be the 2d6 plus the 2d4. Where'd you go?
You got this.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
6
Wow.
That's a lot of dice.
9 plus
Sounded good.
16 plus 2. 18 damage.
18 damage. How do you do it?
Awesome. I after I shoot out this magical force and it just sort of bumps off of him like a big beach ball. Chip goes, "Never mind." I just grab him by the neck and I shoot. I just take him to the ground.
And it collapses.
And I like pop back up. Nobody saw.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's my turn.
Clementine.
All right, I am going to rush up to the one near me,
'Kay.
and I am going to stab it with my pincer elfan.
Okay.
So
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab.
Stab.
woo! All right, 19 on the die plus 5, 24.
You super hit.
Hey, okay. So that's again the weird 1d3 thing. So 4 is a reroll on this. Okay, so that's 1 plus 9, 10 piercing.
10 piercing. It is still standing, and it's looking fine. As I did the math quickly. He's still looking fine.
I'm so small.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Gizmo.
Okay. So, you have to argue with your weapon, is what I've learned.
yes.
So I will be like, "Come on, Knifo. Get yourself together." And it's better. It goes up a little bit every time. Okay. It's a 9. Plus 2, minus 2 because I'm sick. So 9 plus 7 is 16.
Which AC?
McKacy is Knifo.
So close, but no
Oh,
cigar.
no. I think I'm figuring this out.
I'm looking at him like he's a madman.
No, wait, that's just me.
Yeah, Widget.
Widget has the ability to do this. Go. Natural 20.
Yup.
Widget's just way better than me. Okay, wow, that's a low roll.
Oh, gosh.
So it's a 3 on there. So 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Plus 2 is 11.
11.
Oh, wait, and then...
Doubled it.
No, it takes extra... Because it's a... No, there's no crit thing on this.
Okay. So 11 damage. It notices you for that. It looks like Widget. It goes.
Is that even with the regular doubled of just?
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the damage
Okay.
dice.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, it was a good shot, not a strong shot.
Aster.
Gizmo's talking to his knife. Valia's talking to her gun. Chip just brutally murdered one of these creatures.
Our influence, man. Look at us.
Don't say our
This is us, dude.
What us? What are you
and
talking
me.
about? Who are you?
We'll get into it later.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
That's where I get it from.
You're looking in the corner saying this. It's okay.
Captain, back me up over here.
About what?
Ah! I can go run after one of them and attack it.
She doesn't get us, dude.
Is he sick too?
Oh, cheer. Thank you, Link.
Oh, thank you.
Hydrated.
You.
Salute.
Water's good.
Skull. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the nearest one. I'm gonna use my movement to get up close to it.
All right. You move up and you take a swing at it.
So I rolled 2 2s in a row. So hopefully it's not a 2, and hopefully it's not a
You
1.
still hit on it, too.
Yeah.
All right, that's a 14.
You got a super hit.
Super duper. Like, how many rounds of combat has this been?
Aw, thanks, George.
4.
George.
Okay.
George.
That's 31 slashing damage.
31. Oh
We'll
my,
have
you
to-
hit exactly how much it had. How do you do it?
As Aster just walks over as he's arguing with a sword hilt, and almost without even looking, just slashes. He's like, "Don't say, fine. We'll get into it later. We'll get into it later.
Later, man. It's later, but this is us.
Don't say
This
that.
is so us.
There's no. This thing just.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right, last little guy right in front of Chip. And he's gonna look around and be like, "Ah."
I killed him.
You killed him?
I killed the one in front of me.
Oh, I thought you killed the one distant from you.
Yeah, you were saying the one that Aster was attacking, I think. Is why.
What? No, I thought it was the one
Oh.
next to Chip because Chip
That's
like
why I grappled him.
Let's do a small retcon. The
Retcon.
one that the Aster hit is standing again.
Oh.
And the one in front of Chip is dead. Listen, we have not done enough damage to max it out here, so it is still. You see, this one go. Wait a minute! It just collapses. The other one points back up.
Yeah, they got
So
Rewind time.
the one in front of Aster
it's portal stuff.
is going to try again to rip open a small portal in front of him, and he fails.
hey.
As
Loser.
He then looks around, scared, and he's going to just point his gun hand at Clementine, just be like, and take a shot.
Don't.
Does a 22 hit.
No.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
Oh my gosh. This is brutal.
That's an 8, so I assume I get it if I get it on a 2.
With yes, you will hit.
Super
Tell me how you
duper
do
hit.
it.
Nah.
Esther's still arguing. He's like, listen, I appreciate you making me stronger, but you just can't assume that there's an us just because.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one of us is using the other's power? It looks like an us to me.
Okay, well, again, you gotta have be a little transparent over here, okay? I'm looking all weird, and people are looking at me like I'm some kind of freak.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm getting a call.
You talk to other people?
I've never had this before. Hang on. And you hear it go silent for a second, and it goes, "Oh, okay, we gotta talk now." And all of you, as Aster slashes down on this last little guy, you just see the eyes roll. His eyes roll in the back of his head as he just collapses over. And Aster, you find yourself in another white void, and you hear in your head just going, hang on, as you
Took a three-way call merging.
as you get into this white void, a figure in a green cloak stands in front of you, and he has his hands together, masked in this cloak, and he just goes, "Oh, Aster, you've made it excellent. We have a lot to discuss. Elijah has many plans for you."
Hilt?
And you don't hear anything. He goes, it's okay, it's just you and I now. And back in the actual world, as you all stand there, you see Aster just completely collapse on the ground.
Chip, check, make sure he's okay.
I'll run over and check his vitals.
You check
I'll
his,
also quietly open up a little extra tab, just sort of on my UI for space therapy. Space therapy.
What did he mean there's no us and we need to be transparent about something?
He's been saying a lot of stuff that's I don't know.
I don't think he's well.
his vitals seem fine, but
My electrolytes are amazing.
they are. He's had too many, if anything. But you see that he is completely unconscious, and you can't figure out a source why.
Don't get me wrong. Physically, he is fine, but
So you don't think the
is
air
he-
got to him either? Is that,
I mean, he's been kind of acting funny since he got the hilt.
He has been acting funny.
Was he arguing with his sword?
does he still have the hilt on him?
Yes, it's in his hand. The moat is back, floating above him, but the hilt is firmly in his hand.
Can I try and take it?
Make me a strength check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just a raw strength?
Just raw strength.
Okay.
Hey, here's the
Raw strength.
Well,
That
I
is
guess it's
forward
actually
F-150.
better than if you asked me for athletics.
well,
I don't know how the math checks out on that. But
it's not. You said it's not ignited, right?
No.
Okay.
Nat one.
Nat 1. With a nat 1, as you go to try to touch it, you see chains similar to when Royce was inside of Hewlett wrap around Aster's hand. They are like transparent. They're not physical chains, but they are transparent and seem magical in nature.
Does anybody else see that?
Yeah, that's like when we were fighting Royce, Stu. What?
Hear me out. I think the hand has to go.
Let's hang on.
Maybe it's
He
like
needs
The
that to
procedure
fight.
will be quick.
No.
your hand turns.
I heard it only
saw.
takes 127 hours to perform this operation.
He's not ambidextrous as far as we know. I
There
think he
is a severe unknown infection.
We can get him a robot arm or a robot hand.
Yeah.
As you are discussing this, you hear from the door in the back a
Oh, no.
whirling sound as the door opens up and you see a large robot with treads for legs and a large gun for a hand looks at you all and goes, "Intruder alert."
Oh, not again.
We're not intruders. We belong here. We're fine.
Intruder alert.
Intruder.
And with that,
Whoa.
he's got 4 arms, not one arm. He's got 4 arms.
He's cool.
And
So we
with
can-
that,
Give one to Aster.
we will end.
He'll really be fine.
We'll end this episode of Secrets Between the Stars. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Thanks for because we're back. Yeah, we're so back. We're so back. Thanks for being when we're back. If you like the show, you can support us on Patreon. I'll plug it again. Patreon or Ko-fi for $5 a month. You support UGT directly, and you get access to our post show that we will record immediately after this, where we just kind of talk about the episode and anything we want. If you also like our show, we have other shows as well. Currently, it's actually just Strange Aeons is on right now. Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Marcus, Kevin, and Sully are here at this table in almost the same exact seats as they are on a boat adventure currently.
Yeah,
And
Dream adventure.
Dream boat.
adventure.
They're like on sailing the high seas and also the high heavens.
The high
where
dreams.
dreams are in heaven. If you didn't know that.
Yeah.
You can workshop it.
Well,
And nightmares are in hell.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
It's live, but don't feel bad.
cut it, guys.
We can edit this out.
We'll fix it in post. Yeah, we also have on YouTube. We have all of our VODs, right? UGT VODs. You can see every episode of Secrets. You can see all episodes of Strange Aeons. Abomination Vault, which just had its finale last week. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
I got an approval 2 weeks
It's 2
ago.
weeks.
you can catch up on that before the next season starts, and follow us on socials at UGT Show. We have a special announcement coming out soon in regards to shows. So who knows what that is? But with that,
I don't. What do you mean? I gotta tune in.
there's something happening soon. Follow us on UGT Show to
That's
find
the
out.
guiltiest response I've ever heard. Nobody look at you. I don't.
What the hell?
I don't know anything about a broken vase. Who said anything about a broken vase?
Thank you again to our friends at Pocket Bard for all of the music and sound effects you heard throughout the evening. They are a great app you can download on your phone to really enhance it. A thing I learned is that there is a slider on it called intensity, where if you have if you're in the forest sound setting, you can turn the intensity down and it changes the music and the sound effects. And it doesn't just lower the volume, it changes
It
the
transitions
tones,
smoothly.
everything.
I
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
really cool. So check it out. It's an app you can download on your phone, and I highly recommend it. With that, thank you guys. We'll see you all next week. Have a good night.
Bye.
We'll be so back.